Man, I can't believe this crap, man. These cops are out here arresting people just for breaking the law. Man, these tyrants are out of control, bruh. I thought you were a lawyer, now you say you can rap. Well, I've listened to your record, made me go take a nap. The rhymes you're spitting out, they make you sound like a nut. Your latest track, it's got less views now than Gun Cereal's butt. Well, you say you're just a man who wants to smoke at some weed, but you smoke yourself stupid, boy, get the help that you need. You think you could be like Tom McDonald, be an internet star? The problem is your brain's so tiny, it would fit in this jar.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
You know you're gonna lose.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Now watch me play the blues.
Frivolous lawsuit.
You put against cat.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Make sure you wear the hat. All parties have been sworn in. I've read your complaint.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
The way it's written, it sounds like you've been smoking paint.
That means
if we have that title to your shit, we will take it.
Oh, come and take it, bitch.
All right. I want your money and I want your dignity, and I'm taking both.
To quote my good friend Artie, come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch.
Come and take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
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 Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
You're a fucking idiot.
She spit in my face.
Shot little thick dude.
A woman walks into the ladies' room at the mall. She enters one of these stalls and sits down to begin doing her business. As she starts to pee, she looks down at her shoes and sees a head poking under the stall, looking up at her with a camera. "What are you doing?" she screams, frightened. "I'm recording you," says Denver Metro Audits. "But this is a bathroom," she squeals. "Yes, a public bathroom, and there's no expectation of privacy in public," he tells her. "You don't belong in here," she yelled. "I didn't see any sign saying that," DMA replies. "It says ladies' room right on the door." Maybe it does, but it doesn't say no men allowed, does it?" he asked her. "What? That's stupid," she sputtered. "You're being a Karen about this, and what's stupid is shaving down there," DMA answered, holding his camera up. "If you let that bush grow in, it would create privacy for your hoo-ha like a hedge." She stared down at the activist lying on the filthy floor looking up at her. "A hedge? Look, they should put a lock on that door if they don't want people coming in. They need to create privacy," DMA said. "It says ladies' room. They assume men won't come in here." "Well, they shouldn't assume that. And I can film whatever I can see. It's my First Amendment right as an independent journalist." "Oh, you're a journalist. What are you working on?" she asked, sarcastically, wiping herself. "I can't divulge that information at this time. The story isn't finished yet," he lied as if there were a story. "No expectation of privacy in public," he reiterated. "But I'm in a stall," she cried. "Yes, and look, it's open on the top and the bottom," DMA answered in his thin voice. They need to create more adequate privacy because if I can see it, I can film it. You don't have to like it, but it's my First Amendment right. The conversation droned on like this for a while. The woman on the toilet and DMA on the filthy floor next to the toilet. Finally, the woman says, "Christopher, don't you think this is inappropriate? I'm your mom." And that's a true story. Absolute true story.
Oh, man, I love that. That was great.
All right. Hello, everybody. Good morning. It's Friday. Woo. Thank God it's Friday. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, and welcome to the show of this beautiful Friday. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. It's Friday morning, and we are here, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, we are live. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yes. And as usual, I am joined by the one, the only, the gorgeous, the beautiful, my favorite lady, the one, the only, Ray is here. What's up, Ray? Woo.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I'm so glad to see you. Good morning to you. All right. Hey, check it out. Jason D was first. Here's first happy dance of the day goes to Jason D. Why not? Let's go. All right. Yes, thank you. Ducklino, listen, buddy, I'm the happy dancer. You understand? He's gonna come in here. Greg Jonick is here. What's up, Greg? Hey, Ducklino, what's up? Oh, and look, I saw this. Jason D said, I was first every day this week. You should give me a prize. I'll tell you what. You know what? Let's make that a thing. Since you were first all week, that automatically is going to add your name. For anyone who missed it, I made the announcement yesterday that this month, Ray and I discussed it, and we decided that I'm going to bring back the monthly giveaways. And so I'm going to add your name to the list. You're the first name on the list for this month's giveaway for today. Hip, 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 hooray. Oh, wait, I don't have to say that. I got it. I got the sound clip. Wait, where'd it go? Where did I put it? Dang, I moved all my sound clips around yesterday. Now I got to freaking find it. Here it is. All right, Craig Jonick's here. What's up? Let's see who else is here today. Declanu, and of course, the gorgeous, the amazing, the beautiful, the fantastic, the one and only Ray. Road Maximilian's in the house. Good morning, Hez and the rest of the Rash family from the left coast, getting ready to jump on a plane to greet you from the right coast by tomorrow morning. Oh, all right. Have a safe flight, buddy.
Safe flight.
Yes. Of course, Tiny Chihuahua Life is here. What's up? Always great to see you. P. Barnes II's in the house. Oh, Ray, wheel dance for you. Now that I like. Yeah.
No, I don't want anybody to do that.
That's all right. What was that fad called a few years ago where like a random group of people that had a choreographed dance would like
Flash mob.
Yeah, flash mob. We'll just get all the Rash crew to flash mob your house.
Oh man. Well, at least then everybody would be here. That would be great. You know,
right.
You don't have to dance first. I mean, you don't have to do that. Not required.
Let's see. Greg Jonick, Tiny Chihuahua, P. Barnes. Terry Barnes, what's up? Good morning. God bless you all. God bless you too, sir.
Good morning.
Let's see. And how about who else is on the list that I haven't said hello to yet? Let's look and find out. How about this one? You want to say hi to this one?
Good morning. Oh, and that's everybody. King Stu 2000. Good morning. Right back to you.
All right. And then let's see. P. Barnes, Dr. New, Ray, Greg Jonas. Girl, what's up? It's Friday morning. We're going to have a lot of fun. And with no warning, you're going to have a good time watching the show. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, Donna Ray for $5. Good morning, chat. Ray and Hez listening while working. We love our worker lurkers. And that also gets your name added to the list for this month's drawing. And here's your happy dance. All right, yes.
Good morning.
All right, let's see who else we got. We got Stefan St. German in the house. What's up, Ryan? Hello, my dear. Hello to you, sir. Aren't you Canadian? Why did I read it with a British accent?
He's actually French too. He's from
Oh, French Canadian. Okay.
You always say his last name wrong, but that's okay.
Oh.
Saint
Saint
Germain.
Germain. Saint Germain.
Mm.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I can't really do. I don't know too much French. I guess all I could do is Vive la France, croissant.
I forget who it was that for the longest time was calling him Stephanie. Somebody was calling him Stephanie for the longest time, and I don't remember who it was.
I think a lot of people for a while thought Stefan was a girl and said Stephanie. Because I think I even did that at the beginning, like way back.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, Stefan's been like huge because on the Saturday show, when I was here with Cupcake every weekend, that was his favorite. Like, oh, that's my Cupcake. My Cupcake is here. So
I know. I know it's weird that he likes a stuffed animal, but okay.
Yeah. It's like, no,
To
I
each
don't
his
care
own.
about Maggie. It's the Cupcake. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't kink shame here.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, Donna, it's okay. Sometimes when you read a name, it's hard to get the pronunciation. But there was I thought there was a content creator on like a panel that would keep calling him Stephanie. And I thought it was hilarious. But it's okay. I get names wrong all the time.
Yeah. But not this one.
Mr. Thomas, yay! Good morning, Hezokuai, guest. Oh, hi, the mailman working from home. He called me yesterday to read me my bills. I mean, I like that. I would tell him he has to pay him too because he's staying home. Yeah.
Right. Oh man, that's a good one. Oh, and then the people person, a lady asked to check her balance, so the teller pushed her over.
Oh, I like that. It's kind of dark, but I like it. I dig it.
Yes.
People, good morning.
Speaking of pronouncing names wrong,
Edward Cattiller.
Yes. Like Caterpillar.
That's how you say it, right?
Yeah, I was saying Cavalier, and then somebody told me that was wrong. So Cattiller, all right.
I say like it look just like it looks, Cattiller.
Good morning to everyone all in chat. I can't stay long. My mom is having shoulder replacement surgery this morning at 8:30. Oh, God bless her. Hope everything turns out great.
Yes. Good luck to your mom. Hope it goes okay.
Dino's here. Hello, everyone. Dino is listening in.
Hi, Dino.
All right, didn't we just go over this one yesterday too? Patrick.
No, I wasn't here yesterday. So if you find out how to spell his name, please do tell me. I always say Gallagher.
Yes. I always would say Gallagher too.
Is it something else?
No, I don't think so. I know there was
Delicia. Gallagher or something. Patrick. Anyway, you're one of my favorites, Patrick. I'm up in time. Love you, Ray. I love you too, Patrick.
Yes, absolutely, positively.
Nice guy, yeah.
Let's see. Oh, and Darling Renee's here.
Darling Renee. Be Friday at my P Barnes.
Oh, it looks like she meant to at Tiny Chihuahua and then at P Barnes.
Oh, you know what? Her cursor probably skipped back. Mine's been doing that a lot here in YouTube. My cursor's skipping back and adding things in the middle. If you don't catch it, it just
weirdness. Yeah. Internet weirdness. Let's see who else is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Patrick, hey, how you doing, pretty lady? That's who she is. That's a fact. And Bull in a Hole is here. Good morning, Ray.
Woohoo!
Great to see you.
I think we're caught up. Yeah, you got Donna Ray. Dino. Okay. I'm trying, guys. I am trying to feel better, but dang,
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's hard, and especially like I was saying this. Hey, Weed Skador's here. What's up, Weed Skador? Great to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
One of the things I think, like, it's easy, you know, to kind of, because I've noticed it is weird sometimes how time passes. Brian's here. What's up, Brian Showman? What's up? I think it's easy with the way time, I don't know, it's just weird, but I think it's easy to sort of forget, like, it's not like this is like something that happened like forever ago, like you just had surgery, like you're still recovering, like, you know.
Well, yeah, and my kidneys are damaged like permanently, and
Right.
you're not gonna always feel well from that, and I have other issues going on, and it's like they found, finally got to see my doctor yesterday, so
Yay.
my primary doctor, not all the other ones they're sending me to, but my actual primary doctor. So it's like that appointment took literally what felt like forever. Swear it was probably a couple hours, but she was like really thorough, took her time, really talked to me about stuff. And I felt really good about this primary care doctor. I mean, I did. I felt really good about her. And
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
That's
Glad to hear
the
that.
first in a long time that I felt really good about a doctor. So yeah. Plus, because about my legs have been swelling up and
Right.
stuff like that. So she wanted to make sure she was thorough with that. And she added some medicines and stuff. And so that's always fun.
All right, well, glad to hear that you finally found a good primary care physician. That is extremely important.
Yeah, but she was really she took about a half an hour though to discuss mental health. And that was a first, because she said that mental health plays a big, big role in your physical health. And she wants to make sure both are in line with each other, because otherwise if one's out of whack, the other might be out of whack. So she just wanted to be sure that mental health was okay and to go along with physical health. And she doesn't think that my mental health is great right now. So she's going to hook me up with a counselor. So just to talk things over, because the surgery I had and going through all that was very traumatic. So she does want me to talk to somebody about it. And, just get some things off my chest and,
Right. Well, you know what, like you said, that's great. Like, because I have seen over the years, I have seen so many doctors that are just very like, kind of cold and like, okay, you got this, let's do this, all right, and like actually taking the time, to get to know you and your situation. It's pretty awesome, actually. It's great.
I know. I was very surprised by it, because normally, like you said, they're just like, okay, you're on these medicines, this is wrong with you, we're going to send you to this specialist, and what are you here for today? And then they look at it, they diagnose you with something, give you some medicine, and they're out the door.
Right.
That was not her at all. I mean, she literally took like 2 hours for this appointment, and I was very shocked by that. So
oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. At least, if nothing else, at least the care you're getting now is better than what it was before.
It's 1,000% better than when I was with the other plan in this insurance. I still probably would have been sitting here with an infection in my foot, because of how they make you wait. And I can't even imagine. But much better, much better. Donna Ray is the one who gave me the idea that you can switch your plan if there's something, like if you can't find doctors that are in your area where that's not your fault. So they should be able to switch your plan. They should be able to, even if it's not open enrollment, you should be able to switch, because it's not your fault that you can't find doctors in your area. So, I mean, she taught me a lot. Donna Ray taught me a lot. I owe her a lot, because she's the one who taught me all this stuff about insurance. So
and I remember, like, literally when it happened. I don't know if you remember, but literally when it happened, I was there. Yeah, and it was so exciting that they actually
finally let me switch. Yeah, I know. When I got that lady, and she's like, "Well, I can help you with that," and I'm like, "What? What?"
But really, all this time I've been sitting here in pain because these doctors 200 miles away won't talk to me, and now it turns out that you can help me. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, finally I got the right person on the phone. So it was like, I owe her for that because she's very knowledgeable about stuff, and she really just came through and taught me so much, so I owe it to her,
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Donna Ray. All right.
Yeah.
So, my throat. What's that?
She's a good friend.
Yes. So, back to the no, go ahead. What were you going to say, huh?
No, that was it. That's all. Just wanted to say I had that she was great, and I highly, I would recommend her to anybody if they had the same plan and were looking for a doctor. That's all I'm saying. So,
Yes.
that's it.
All right. So back to the show announcements real quick. So again, yesterday I announced that I'm going to start to bring back the tasings as well. I still don't have his voice to do, but I could still do the sound effects and the tasing part. And we've the reason why Ray and I discussed doing the giveaways again and bringing them back this month is because, for those of you who were following along, the whole reason they stopped in the first place was because when I moved here from Florida, it was a last minute switch. I had to change all of my travel plans. So all my big box of all my prizes is still in Florida. And in fact, if you won a prize and still haven't gotten it yet, it's probably still there. And I'm just waiting to get all my stuff back. But in the meantime, one of the prizes I was giving away was the baby voodoos. And I do still have the dancing cop cards. And I got a couple here. I'll show them. I got them right here. For those of you who don't know what the dancing cop cards are, that's just what I call them. They're not all just dancing cops, but just for an example, I got them Big Nabbit sandwich sauce. Here's an example of a dancing cop card. It's just a regular playing card, but
They're awesome.
Hey, wait, let me go full screen so they can see it better.
Yeah.
There you go.
Those are great cards. They are.
So we'll have those as prizes, and then we were giving away baby voodoo dolls as well. And Ray was reminding me that she has a bunch of baby voodoo dolls. So if she's like, if you brought the giveaways back, then if somebody wins, we could send them. You got the dancing cow cards, because what I always used to do is there would be 10 prizes, and the first 5 or so would all be a dancing cop card or whatever. And then the top prizes would be the baby voodoos, maybe a copy of my book, that kind of thing. And she was like, well, I got a bunch of baby voodoo dolls, so we could just use mine for now. And then, it's like, oh, we could make that work. And then when I pick my stuff up from Florida, I could reimburse her out of what I already have over there. Plus, if Blackheart Knight's here, I know I owe you a microphone. It's in Florida. You'll get it. Relax. No, he's been very cool about this because he understands what happened. He knows the whole story.
Except for the red baby voodoo, because that's Graham's. I still have to send that to Graham. He's old baby voodoo. Yeah.
Yes. And also, we found out that there's a rare one now.
Yes, there is a rare baby voodoo, but they do not make anymore. Yep. And that is the pink one.
Yep. We couldn't find anyone selling the pink one anywhere anymore. So now if you win and you choose pink, it's a possibility that you might be getting a rare item. Oh, sorry.
Oh, thank you, Florida Watch. Thank you. It's great to see you too.
All right. Yes. So anyway, there's that. What
definitely.
else?
Definitely we'll be praying for you. That is, I'm so sorry.
Yes. God bless.
I hate when I have to have mouth surgery. Ugh. Oh, Patrick. Yep, we're still here. Still here. Fight. Always fight. Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's great to hear. I mean, not great that you had that, but
No,
great
it's
that,
great that you survived. Yes, because
yes.
that would be a lot worse than what I had. Your intestines, it can spread really fast because it's very wet in there. Gangrene,
Yes.
gangrene is like mold. It likes wet, dark,
Mhm.
like, so if the drier it is, the longer it'll take to spread, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like you said, everything inside is basically moist, and so
Yeah.
things that like moisture can grow real fast and easy in there.
Yeah. So anyway, back to it. The pink one is very, very rare.
Yes.
If they don't make them anymore. They don't know when they're going to make them again. So yeah, pink one is, I have only one pink one.
Yep. Yeah, I got one, you got one, and little Chihuahua has one.
The Chihuahua have, but she doesn't have to give hers up. She can.
Well,
keep
yeah,
hers.
of course not. Right.
Yeah. And yours is in Florida.
Yep.
Yeah. So Donna Ray is suggesting we hold on to the pink ones.
And not give them away as a
Not
prize.
give them away. Yeah. We'll talk about that. But I do have the rest of the colors available. So you get to pick. But the red one is Graham's. It is owed to him. I don't remember how he won it, but he did. Just gotta send it to him. I need his address.
Right on. Well, like I said, I got his address. I could get it to you.
Okay.
It's just because it's also in the UK, so the shipping is extra.
Well,
the worst
fine.
is Australia. Whenever anyone won in Australia, it was always a nightmare. You have to go through customs and stuff. Like, I'm just trying to send them a stupid little dancing cop card. And it's like,
because they want to know exactly what's coming into their country. I can't blame them because they care so much about their ecosystem there. They just don't want anything that's going to damage their environment.
Oh yeah, I completely understand why. I'm just saying it with Australia was always a big thing, Ray mentioned me, yay!
Because I'm gonna send you your red voodoo doll. You're still owed a red voodoo doll.
And we said his name correctly. We didn't call him Graham.
Graham Garfield.
I think I'd rather have green eggs and ham than gray ham. Ugh.
Ugh. Yeah. Right, Don? We let anything in here. Anything and everything. Right. I don't care. Bring a monkey from China in here. We want as much as we can get.
Right.
No,
in America,
over there, they don't let. I mean, look what happened to Johnny Depp and that broad he was married to when they brought the dogs in without permission.
Right.
They got criminally charged for that. That's so good.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to it. So yeah, I'm gonna mail him the red one. The pink one we're gonna talk about because rare, rare, rare. And then the rest are available. So you want them? Enter it to win. And then it has books and dancing cop cards.
Yes. Fantastic, wonderful, amazing, and great. Oh my goodness gracious me, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally Friday. All right. You guys got any fun, exciting plans for the weekend?
I'm wondering why you didn't have any videos out, Blackheart. I hope you're okay.
Well, the thing is, I'm ready to do it, but I have to do the voice without the voice modulator, so it's gonna sound like this.
Where's it? That's fine. I think that sounds fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's literally exactly what I do, except with the voice modulator on.
Where's the, oh, there it is. I gotta find where are those? Did you move them?
What?
The tasing.
They're 1, 2, yeah. There you go.
Oh, no, there's one that's without the sound. Where's the sound?
No, you have to put them on separate. The sound is the one,
Yeah,
two,
where's the
third
one
and fourth
with the
ones
sound?
down. Jacob's ladder. There's the McKitten, the crowd chair, and then 2 Jacob ladders.
Collapse that. Okay, got it. So yeah,
All right.
I like it. I don't mind your sound. I think I like it kind of better than.
Even more raw. Okay.
Yeah.
I know. Well, hey, if people dig it, man, request your tasting, and they're back. I was saying yesterday, I realized that a lot of the stuff I was worried about with him taking damage, I realized it wasn't nearly as bad. And because when the kids are here, my little guy, he loves to play with them. And I was watching him play with them, and I realized, I know it sounds weird, but just the little Chihuahua shirt that he has on, even it actually is kind of like a shield. It's like protecting him. So I was like, oh, and all I got to do is watch the handcuffs that it doesn't fall off in the thing that I sewed back on very poorly. Salacious almost had a heart attack when she saw that. You know how long it took me to make that thing? And also remember, ladies and gentlemen, I've been watching my sub count. It's going up slow, but it is still going up. And I'm getting closer and closer to 5,000 every day. And remember, guys, when I hit 5,000 subs that month, the grand prize for the giveaway that month is going to be the time capsule box. For those of you who are new to the show and don't know what the time capsule box is, I made it a long time ago. That's why I called it the time capsule. And I said, if I ever hit 5,000 subs, this is what I'm going to give away. In the time capsule box is, number 1, these are all handmade, okay? There's only 10 of them on Earth. It is the last handmade voodoo doll, still in the original package that it was sent to me and never opened. A signed copy of my book, first edition, a full set of my Frauditor versus Anti-Frauditor card game, which is also discontinued, and now I'm going to be soon, actually, I'm going to bring back Series 2, but it's the very last set, full set, all 110 cards, including the Schrodinger's cat card. All 110 cards, the full collection, a signed copy of my book, and the very last handmade voodoo doll are in that box. It's sealed, and I put it away. And once I hit 5,000 subs, we're going to do a giveaway that month, and the grand prize is going to be that box. Ooh, that's exciting stuff.
Guess I better sub then, huh? I'm just kidding. I already.
Right? Hey, it is what it is, man. Don't you literally already have everything in the box?
What is that in? Now, what is it? It's the voodoo doll, the cards, dancing cop card.
No dancing cop cards. Just this was before I invented the dancing cop cards.
Oh, so it's the full set. It's
right, 100 cards of the anti-frauditor versus frauditor cards.
And then the doll.
Yep.
And then what?
And
That's
a
it?
copy of my book.
Things? Oh, and a copy
And
of
a
the book. I have all that. So
Yeah.
why can't I have 2?
Doubles, yes.
Saying I can't enter to win.
No, in fact, that's how you won the voodoo doll.
Yeah, by entering lots of times.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, you're not ineligible, but I'm just. Did you ever notice that? I saw this on the internet, and then I looked and I realized it's true. That and they did this on purpose when they designed her. The thing on her neck says the word "mom."
Yeah, it's the first time you noticed that.
Well, I mean, just the cup sitting here, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh yeah. Well, I remember I'd heard that a long time ago, but I don't go to Wendy's a lot, so I didn't think about it. I'm just using the cup. It's got iced coffee in it.
Not like I go to McDonald's or Wendy's every day. McDonald's. I don't go there every day either.
Right. Well, that's one of the things that's a big controversy in general now anyway, is like this whole idea that it used to be like people ate fast food just because it was cheap and fast. And now it's like, it isn't even cheap anymore. It's
Well,
like,
when you're one or a 2-person household, sometimes it's easier and cheaper to do that than buy groceries, because to cook for 1 or 2 people, some people claim it's difficult. Well, it's not. It really isn't. I mean, you can buy food and split the meat like into portions for 1 or 2 people. There's things you do to split it down, and then it lasts longer. You know what I mean? It's just they just don't want to do it. I think that's all.
well, I'll tell you, that's interesting, because since I've been back here, I've been learning, especially, and grocery prices are through the roof as well. I've actually been learning, and with your help, in fact, one time, the first time I came back here and I went shopping, I literally had her on the phone with me, and I'm like, okay, should I buy this? No. Should I buy that? Yeah, get one of those. Like, she helped me out a lot. Because before, like, I mean, I went shopping, but it was different. Like, now I'm shopping for me, but then the kids on the weekends. And I didn't realize, I mean, I should have known, like, intellectually I know, but actually being there, experiencing it, having a couple of young, hungry boys in the house goes through a lot of food real fast.
Yeah.
So like you said, I'm learning now, I've been learning how to shop specifically with that in mind, how to spread things out, separate it into portions and get it ready. A perfect example of that is just Jason Gutterman, the day before yesterday. I went to the store and they had a hamburger helper was on sale. It was like 5 boxes for whatever. It was cheap. So I got like the 5 boxes, and then I bought 5 pounds of beef, and then just separated it into 5 1-pound things, and each pound would go in 1 box with the hamburger helper. And, there you go. Boom.
That's right. Yeah. You buy bulk beef and separate it out, because it's generally cheaper to buy bulk beef than 1 pound each of beef. You know what I mean? So
right.
What you do. And hamburger helpers, it's probably 5 boxes for like 4 something on sale.
Yeah, it was really cheap. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can get 5 different flavors. But, with boys in the house and they're hungry, you should buy snacks that have a lot of protein, because that'll keep them full. Like if they like yogurt, buy the yogurt with the protein. It's thicker and it keeps them full longer. It's not even bad. I have it, and peanuts, things with nuts in them, and, just like granola bars, things like that, because it'll keep them fuller longer.
Right.
They won't be coming back for more, like, because empty carbs and things like that, they're just going to be hungry sooner.
Yep.
That's all.
That is a fact. One thing that was pretty cool, my son was here yesterday. He just came after school to hang out. And when he saw I bought hamburger helper, his eyes lit up. He's like, yes, I love hamburger helper. Like, all right,
well,
buddy, cool.
People want to, people usually on a budget, that's what they get. I mean, I have hamburger helper.
Right.
It's probably 2 boxes sitting in there because it's cheap and it's a meal. I mean, don't down it,
Right. I love it.
Because for a lot of people, it's harder to buy the healthier food.
Right.
I'm lucky. I live in a state where most of it's grown. You can grow anything here, literally anything. I have grapes growing in my yard.
Nice.
I have an apple tree in the yard. I have, you know what I mean? So anything is available here, so it's cheaper. All right. But the further you live away from where things are grown or made or, whatever, the more expensive it's going to be.
Right. Exactly.
So usually
like
produce is more expensive, especially in the Midwest. Fruit and vegetables are more expensive. So you're not going to really go for that stuff, Right. It's unfortunate.
But a perfect example of what
least expensive, I mean.
Right. But what I was going to say is, like, a perfect example of what you're talking about is out here, right? Always, when I lived here before, when I live here now, whatever, no matter how bad grocery prices are getting, corn is always like 4 or 5 ears for $1. It's always like nothing, because it's everywhere out here.
10 cents an ear. It goes on sale at Meijer. 10 cents an ear. People are like ripping apart those bins.
Yep.
Because what did we grow there?
Corn. Yep.
Yeah.
And we're in Wisconsin, so we grow a lot of our own cheese too. What? No, shut up.
A lot of dairy. That's why
Yes,
our
yes,
milk.
yes.
That's why our milk never hit $9 a gallon.
Yes.
You know, because dairy, it's right there.
Exactamundo. So, with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start the show.
Yes. Donna Rake once again came through and told us about a video from Familia TV where somebody gets arrested for filing a false complaint.
Yes. Let's check it out.
That. Let me upload that because I couldn't upload it during the
Gotcha. While we're waiting, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sit here.
Right here.
All right, let's go.
Volusia Sheriff Mike Chitwood here. On May 16th of this year at 10:15 p.m., my deputies conducted a car stop for a traffic violation off of Providence Boulevard. The driver acted like a complete jackass and was subsequently arrested for refusing to provide his driver's license and cooperate with deputies. Upon getting out of jail, he then came to our substation in Deltona and filled out a sworn affidavit alleging he was punched, kicked, choked, physically abused, and cursed at. Body camera footage you're going to see absolutely refutes everything that he put into that affidavit, maligning my deputies. As a result, he was arrested, charged with a felony, and is being held on $50,000 bond.
All right, everyone, hello, and welcome back to the channel. All right, now, so once again, I want to thank my good friend Henny Dip for the video, whereas I truly found it interesting, and I want to upload it because I want to make a point, guys, whereas for those of you that got to watch the last two videos that I uploaded in reference to those so-called cop watchers that are, in my opinion, one of the reasons I uploaded those videos was to point out that these knuckleheads were trying to use, and not trying, they are using social media as well as their subscribers to attack their city as well as their local police department because they're not happy on how things are going for them. And I think we could all agree, if you got to watch those two videos, we could all understand why the people that live on that block have an issue with that RV being parked directly in front of their homes as well as alongside that park that is really nice. Okay, now again, this video here, I found it interesting because the sheriff's department is using social media to fight back an individual who's claiming that he was pulled over for taillights, which was true, and then he want to play an a-hole, you'll see in the video, and once the officers got tired of playing his game, well, he got arrested, and then he thought he could get these officers who arrested him into trouble, and ended up lying, and you will see how he lied and how much he lied, and that came back and bit him in the ass. Okay, but again, I say one of the reasons that I found this video interesting is because the sheriff department is using social media as well as the people that are subscribed to their channel, which I will put a link to their channel, and subscribe. Okay, listen, one good for the good guys. Okay, it's unfortunate that people are using social media and their subscribers with bad intentions, let's say, like the Frauditors. Okay, and again, I've mentioned this in other videos. Okay, if you get pulled over, okay, a traffic stop, and you pull out your cell phone, go right ahead. I see no problems with that. It's the same thing as the officer having his body camera on his chest to cover his ass. Okay, so you pulling out your cell phone to record that interaction you're having there at that traffic stop, you are not a frauditor. You are covering your ass, okay, in case something goes wrong. But with this guy here, because things didn't go the way he wanted to, all of a sudden he lied. And if those officers did not have their body camera on them, oh my God, this guy, I could imagine, would have had the officers fired as well as charges put on them. Now, think about it, guys. After he got arrested and cut loose, he went and put in complaint forms and lied his ass off. And that's coming back to bite him in his ass. Again, I say the ideal that the sheriff's department is, and I hope many more departments start to use social media. Listen, it's an ongoing fight between the bad guys and the good guys in technology now. This is what it's come down now. Again, I say weaponizing social media, because as far as I'm aware, social media was put out there for people that are trying to keep in contact with their friends and family members that just don't live right around the corner, okay? I mean, I think you guys get what I'm getting at. But let's get into the video, and we'll go from there.
And your registration, because I'm asking you for it. This is a traffic stop. Yeah. I'm not giving you a verbal warning, I'm telling you. Alright, so this guy, not wanting to identify, he's not going to step out of the vehicle, I can tell you that right now. He's recording his taillights up, his left one. And he's going to be recording you, he's one of those.
Deputy Carroll with the Pollution Sheriff's Office. Go ahead and turn that down. Do you have your license, registration, and insurance for the vehicle?
You the supervisor?
Do you have the license,
Are you the
registration,
supervisor?
and insurance for the vehicle?
I do. Are you the supervisor?
Okay, go ahead and have.
Are you the supervisor?
Are you failing to identify yourself on a legal traffic stop?
He's asking to talk to him. 90's on his way.
I asked for a supervisor and they
Delta
send
90,
another
be
fucking
advised he
deputy.
is being
No. I
really
asked for a supervisor.
agitated.
Y'all refusing me a supervisor.
refusing to identify, refusing
And you refused that
to get out of the
supervisor
vehicle.
over a freaking taillight out.
Yes, exactly, you butterbrain douche canoe. You're the one who's turning this into a big thing. Like, yeah, seriously, you're going through all this over a stupid taillight out, a fix-it ticket at worst?
Yeah, really.
I don't understand the mentality of these people. Like, I got pulled over for a taillight out, so maybe they'll give me a fix-it ticket. Cool, here's my driver's license. Give me my ticket. Sorry, I'll go get a new taillight. Or
It's
I'll
a
go get
warning.
it fixed.
They aren't going to give them. These cops don't like giving fix-it tickets because it's a waste of time to go to court just to say I got it fixed. You know what I mean? Then they have to show up to court, blah blah. Right? He's probably just going to get a warning if his license comes back clean. You know what I'm saying? So, how old is this guy that got pulled over? Young, right?
He looks young, yeah.
That figures. Think about the generation.
Right.
It's the
That's
you can't
it.
touch me generation. You can't pull me over generation. You can't tell me what to do generation. I was never disciplined generation.
Right.
Mhm.
My parents never said no to me. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And it's so crazy because, like, again, I mean, we've seen this so many times, but, you know, with a lot of the sovereign stuff, it's a little different because they're getting pulled over because they have fraudulent license plates or they don't have any of that. This is just a taillight. It's nothing. It's literally nothing.
Right.
And he's going to turn it into, and now because of everything that happened, what, he ends up doing time over this, right? Ugh.
Yeah. Good morning, Society Red. And I'm with you on that, Doc. I'm sure his license is not clean. I'm just saying, like, he has no warrants, no, like, outstanding things he didn't show up for, no tickets he owes on or anything like that, you know. It's the entitled generation. Exactly, Dino. It's the entitled generation. I call them the you can't touch me generation.
Yep. You touched me. You touched my camera. And that's another thing, too, talking about the not touching thing. Like, and we talk about this all the time, too. Like, when these guys get trespassed, hey, chef, what's up? And the security guards or the police or whatever are kind of like, guiding them towards the door. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You can't touch me. It's like, well, then how are they going to kick you out when you won't leave if they don't touch you?
Yeah, they're like, it's assault. You can't touch me. It's not assault. They are allowed to touch you. They're allowed to guide you out the door. That's their job. Trespass you, get you out of the building. If you won't leave on your own and your mouth is just yipping, then they're going to get you out of the building.
Yeah, like you've said before, I when I used to go to the clubs, back in the 90s especially, I used to go to see bands every weekend. I'd go to these clubs, and if somebody got out of line, the bouncers would literally pick them up and toss their ass
Roll them out the door. Exactly. Nobody was like, you can't touch me. You're not allowed to put your hands on me. You're observe and report. Nobody said that. Good morning, Chef M80. How are you doing? Yeah, nobody said that. There was nobody that was like, your job is to observe and report. You can't touch me.
Right. And again, all of their arguments always break down in a way that makes no sense. Because again, if their job literally is to observe and report, what are they supposed to do? Like if they're in a bank and somebody's robbing the bank and stabbing the patrons, they're supposed to observe it? Just sit there and watch them do it?
Yeah.
Like, why do you have a gun? Whatever.
Right.
All right. Anyway, back to the stupid.
And you refuse to supervise, send another one that waits. Listen, it's a legal traffic stop.
All right, so let me jump in here real quick where I think we could all agree on how stupid this individual is. Think about the fact that he got pulled over for a taillight being out. All he had to do was tell this officer, listen, I just got off of work or wherever the hell he was coming from. Tomorrow morning, I'll go to the auto store, buy another light bulb, and pop it in, and we'll be good to go. Now, the attitude that came out of this guy, he ain't going to go nowhere that way, okay? That attitude just worked all against his winning that warning, let's call it, okay? Because I honestly feel he would have spoke respectfully, hey, I'm going to get it fixed tomorrow and so on. I feel that officer would have just said, hey, okay, here's a warning. Get it fixed and go about your way. You start talking that bull crap and trying to intimidate the officer. I want a supervisor. And as far as I'm aware, officers are not obligated to give you a supervisor right there on the spot. If it's possible, so be it. But from what I understand, they're not obligated. Again, I think we could all agree that his attitude, he lost every opportunity of getting a warning. And for a taillight, why are you going to get all asinine about a taillight being out? I don't know. My opinion, he lost every opportunity of getting a warning.
So I pulled him over because his tail light's out. Right. And the second that I walked up, he starts arguing. He's not wanting to give me his driver's license, not his registration. He's pulling the whole, oh, there's no reason you're stopping me.
Did he give you his stuff?
Nope.
You want to speak to the supervisor? I'm the supervisor. So do you have your driver's license and registration?
You're the supervisor. Where's your badge?
Does that help you?
No, you don't. How do I know you're a supervisor?
I just showed you. It says right there. Okay, well, I'm the supervisor. I'm Sergeant Levin with the Sheriff's Office. How can I help you?
Call the police station.
Okay, do you have your driver's license and registration?
When I call the police
nope.
station,
Get out of this truck.
Why? I'm verifying.
I don't care.
You're the supervisor. I just want to
get out of the truck.
Okay, wait.
No, we're not.
Okay, I'll give you.
Get out of the truck.
Okay, I'm getting out. Let me get out. I'm getting out. I'm getting. Relax. Don't slam me.
No,
it's fine. It's fine, bro. Listen. Relax. This arm is broken.
All right, so let me jump back in here. And did you catch what came out of the driver's mouth telling the officer as he's about to get cuffed up? Hey, this arm was broken before. Be gentle with me. Now you want the officers to be considerate after you've been talking trash to them, okay? I'm sure you guys noticed the whole attitude change once they realized that they went too far with their mouth and now they're about to get arrested. Now you'll hear please this and please that. And listen, nobody nobody wants to get pulled over. I truly understand that. Nobody wants to get hit with a fine. That's money that they could be spent on a bill or food or whatsoever. Giving it up on a fine is a kick in the butt. But hey, you open the door. I tell you guys, before you get in your vehicle, you're going out, start it up while it's warming up, take a walk around, make sure everything is up to date so you don't open the door to getting pulled over. Again, you get pulled over, let's not hold court right there on the street, okay? That's not respectful. You accept that fine, plead not guilty. Hey, you bring up your concerns with the judge, and I do it, guys. I've gotten fined a couple of times, and I think 2 out of 3 times I got not guilty, okay? Listen, judges are out there. I understand some of you may think, oh, they're on cahoots, it's revenue for the city, blah, blah, blah. The judges that I came across were very fair-minded and went my way. Hey.
This arm is broken. I don't care. Put your hands behind your back. Wanted to talk to the supervisor. Yeah, no, you didn't. You want to play fucking smartass, and now you can go to jail. No. Can I tell you what happened? No, you can't. Is he going to look at us? Oh, watch that arm. Watch that arm. Please, photo. That arm is broken. So. Okay. Hold on. Can you just tie me up front, please? No. This arm is broken. Oh, okay. Quit resisting and you won't have a problem. I'm not resisting, boss. Look, can I just explain myself to you? Nope. You're the supervisor. No, I'm not, remember? I just didn't know, that's all. I showed you my sergeant. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to tell. The sheriff's office. I'm not here to play games with you. Okay, congratulations, you're going to jail. Oh. Sarge, can I please talk to you? No. Please. Spread your feet. Please. I don't have anything. I'm not. Okay. I'm tired. I just got off work, dude. That's all. Don't be a smartass and you won't have to worry about it. It's just, look. Please, let me just talk to you. Like, there's rules on how stuff works. She told me that the light was out. I did it. Yeah, they're not properly working. Sarge, I don't have nothing.
Okay. Hey, can I ask you a question real quick? I've been thinking about this. How many times have you seen someone with a broken arm that didn't have a cast or a sling or a bandage or anything on their broken arm?
A broken arm? Never. Shoulders, I've seen people without, like if they're supposed to use their sling and didn't.
Right.
That arms. Every time I broken my arm, I had a sling or a cast, I mean.
Right. Don't touch my arm. It's broken. It's broken. What?
Where's the cast then? It's like every time the Frauditors are like, I have a broken back. I have a broken arm. I have a broken shoulder. Where?
Right. Well, that's the thing. And he pointed that out. Steve pointed that out earlier. It's like, that's what happens, right? Like, anytime the cops have to go hands-on with any of these guys, all of a sudden they have all these major health issues.
Yeah. My lungs fell out yesterday. It's like, right. You see, my nose is crooked.
Yeah. Yeah, I broke my foot once when I was in the 3rd grade. You guys can't ask me for my license. What?
I need 8 sets of cuffs. I'm really fat. Which is true. I mean, you can see that they do need like 8 sets of cuffs. But I mean, come on. You can't be that injured and you were standing out there all day filming. Your back didn't hurt then. You're holding up the cameras. Your arms don't hurt then. Your shoulders don't hurt then. What's the deal?
Right. It's only when the cops are trying to arrest you that all of a sudden all these things are bothering you.
Maybe stop holding up a camera all day and your dang arm wouldn't hurt.
Right, yeah. All right, anyway, let's see what happens next. Oh my goodness, this is wild stuff. Wild and wacky stuff.
Okay. What's going on? I'm tired. Back here. I'm just trying to get home. That's all. Now you're going to go to jail, and then you can go home. Why, please? Because this isn't a game. I'm not trying to pull a game. Okay, well, congratulations. Now you've met the sergeant, and you can go to jail. Step yourself in the car. Please. Can we just talk? I'm going to ask you one more time to step into the car. I'm going to put you in the car, okay? Can we just talk, please? Yeah, I'll talk to you in a minute. Get in the car. Can I make a call to my wife? Get in the car. I'm not going to ask you again.
Let me assure you, residents, when we mess things up and we're wrong, we're going to discipline our deputies, and in some cases even arrest and fire them. That's my pledge to the community. On the flip side of that, I have to apply that same standard to the community. If you want to malign my deputies, if you want to destroy their character, if you want to try to commit unrest in this community by absolutely lying, we're going to out you and we're going to arrest you.
All right, so let me jump back in here. Once again, I say I think it's a good thing that officers have body cameras just to cover their asses, because we got too many a-holes like this, as well as the frauditors. They start a problem with the police, and then when police officers don't bow down to them, here they are putting in complaints and so on, okay? This individual, come on, we all know why, from what we've seen in the video, his stupidity is what got him arrested. Then he tried to get even with the cops for getting arrested by lying, and that shit is coming back to bite him in the ass, okay? Perjury ain't no joke. Now, let me tell you guys, again, I say, you are not a frauditor if you get pulled over. Any interaction you have with law enforcement, if it is legit interaction, pull your cell phone out and record that interaction. You are not a frauditor. You are covering your butt the same way police are covering their butt. So don't feel... You get what I'm getting. I hope you guys get what I'm getting. Don't feel like you're doing something wrong because you want to record that interaction. Nothing happens, delete the video. If something happens, well, you got, something you could take to court with you. Okay? Now I want you guys to watch the rest of the video, but I'm going to include something that really caught my attention at the end here, at the end of this video, and I want your opinion on it. Okay? So watch to the end, let's say.
Just come outside. Okay. Here's one back. Babe. One of the not do it.
Wait, I got a lawyer.
Okay.
You arrested?
Yeah, why am I being arrested?
Stop resisting.
Don't resist.
Stop it.
I'm not running nowhere. What's going on?
You're warrant for your arrest for perjury.
What's perjury?
Perjury?
What is that? Can you give
It means making a false statement.
Are you kidding? Take, please. Perjury for what?
That's just what the warrant's for. You'll have to talk to the courts about that.
Wow. So a true statement that I have recorded from his
Can
arrest.
I show you my video, officer, please?
You're going to want to talk to your lawyer about that, all right?
Yep.
Wow.
Can I get some shoes real quick?
Yeah, can you get some, you see have some sandals in the
What do I
shirt?
do from here?
He has a $50,000 bond.
50,000.
So he'll be up at the Volusia County branch.
All because the police don't want to get in trouble.
Just hang tight, dude. Let's just get you in here. Yeah.
Watch your head, watch your feet. Let's get out of here. Back off.
All right, so I think that guy got what he deserved, okay? Now, if you made it this far, I want to throw something at you guys that you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I'm not, okay? This clip that I included in this video, I think it's important, guys, okay? And I want you to pay attention to it. It is it's a little clip of there was a little gathering, and this is in Mexico now, and there was a little party here where the lady had a beer in her hand. As she is pouring some of that beer into a cup, she lost her grip of that bottle, and it fell on the ground and broke. Now, as she pulls back, as you see, she's, wow, I just dropped the bottle, and she's excited. She pulls her hand back. The next thing you know, a bottle of beer appeared right back in her hand. Okay, and let me tell you guys, there's no cut in this video. I got a program that you can tell goes through the videos to see if there were cuts in it. There was no cut. This is an original video, okay? And it is just crazy how she was pouring some of that beer into a cup. She lost her grip on the bottle. As you can see, it broke on the floor. And then with the excitement, she pulls her hand back up. And the next thing you know, there's another beer bottle in her hand. Okay, now why I'm making this an issue, guys? A week ago, this, I swear on my kids, I'm not lying to you. Okay, think about this. Imagine this in your head. A screwdriver. The handle on the screwdriver, it was given to me by my daughter. It was in the shape, the handle was in the shape of a football. Now on top of the handle, there was like a lid, if you want to call it a lid, that you screw on and screw off, and you unscrew it. inside the football was a little container that holds tips, like a Phillip tip or a standard screwdriver tip, different variety of tips, okay? You have to unscrew the lid, I should say, of that football so you can get to that little container with the tips. So I had it sitting on a table. I swear, guys, I'm not lying to you. I'm sitting in front of my computer. The screwdriver fell on the floor. The little container, I noticed, got out of the football. So now I'm saying, shit, all those tips, there's really nothing holding the tips in those containers, that now I got to go looking all over the floor for those. There's like 5 little tips there, different tips, okay? I got the little container, got the tips. I go back to put it in the football. The lid was still screwed on. I'm telling you, may not understand. Just imagine what I just said in your head. How that container got out of the football without the lid being unscrewed? It's a glitch, okay? And go on YouTube, search and put glitches. There's so much out there. I don't know how to take this. I know some of you probably think I'm crazy, that I'm making this up for dramatics or whatever. It happened. It happened. Let me show you the clip of the incident with this lady in the beer bottle, and let me know what you think about it, because I swear to God it happened. I don't know, guys. There's something up with reality, okay?
Okay. The Frauditors are the biggest problem with reality that I see right now. I don't know what he's on about at the end there. But
I don't know. I'm like, what does this have to do with the price of tea in China? It's like,
right.
What are we listening to here? But okay. Yep, all that over a simple fix-it ticket that he even got the ticket, probably be a warning, and now he gets arrested for perjury or whatever they said.
Well,
boggles the mind.
Preventing a false statement.
Yeah, it boggles the mind. It does.
Right. But it's like
we would check the cameras.
Right. Exactly. And again, it always goes back to, right, like the ultimate idea that these people have. They're trained by, well, unfortunately, mainstream media as well, but people like Chili de Castro and all these other people that are out there that hate the cops so much to just automatically assume that the cops are just these horrible, evil beasts, and then the cops don't do anything. But everyone thinks cops are evil, so you just take a piece of paper and take a sworn affidavit. They kicked me, they punched me, they beat me, and then they watch the body cam footage, and the cop's like, okay, put the cuffs on, no problem. That's it, nothing happened.
Well, but I don't get it, because they see that they're wearing body cams. They know.
And he was filming.
Yes. Okay, that doesn't mean anything, because he doesn't have to give the footage that he filmed it or whatever. Right. Okay, unless they subpoena it or whatever, he doesn't have to give it over, and he can edit.
Yeah, that's true.
Whatever.
That's true.
But their body cams can't be edited. They can't do anything with them, right? So he's got to think they're gonna look at that, unless he's so stupid he doesn't. Oh my gosh.
Well, he's obviously stupid.
I mean, I know frauditors, they over exaggerate and lie about things that were said or done, but to say that they beat you, kicked you, did all this, slapped you, punched you, whatever, and it never happened. Why would you do that? The body cams will obviously prove that that's not true.
Right. And even as he was getting arrested, that lady in the background screaming, oh, you're just arrested him because you don't want your cops to hold each other accountable or whatever. It's like, no, it's because this guy lied to try and get people fired, to try and get people disciplined, to maybe even prosecuted. Like,
yeah, but he's probably going to say to the public or say to everybody that they're lying. They changed the body cams. They did this, they did that, because there are people that don't believe that they can't alter the body cam footage, because they can't. They don't have a way to. It's all on a secure server that they can't even, they have to get it out through, like, I don't know. It's weird how they have
the court will get the information directly. Yeah.
Yeah. So they can't mess with it. They cannot alter it. They can't do anything with it. They can't delete it unless it's, the time frame has passed for them to delete it. They can't do all that. So people don't believe that though. They think they can mess with it, delete it, alter it, edit it, stuff like that. They can't. So.
Right. And you could tell when there's edits because there'll be jump cuts,
Yeah, exactly. But they think he's going to tell everyone they lied. They lied. Of course they lied. They're going to cover each other. The thin blue line.
Right. Yep. Oh my goodness.
I can't believe it. They see the body cams. Everybody can see the body cams. It's so boggling to me. Like, what? How many do we think? This is a question for chat. Right? We all know that as soon as a frauditor does not get his way, and sometimes even when they do get their way, they go and file a complaint.
Yep.
And we all know that there's no reason for them to file that complaint because the police officers did their job. They did it correctly, right? We're going to assume they did. So how many of them go and exaggerate and lie in those complaints?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Things that never happened. Do you think it's 100% of them that lie?
99.9, 100, like.
Or he didn't identify. Do you think that that's what they say? Because he didn't identify. Do you think that's what they complain about and that's it? Because it did happen. He didn't identify. So that's not lying. It's just not something to complain about.
Well, right, because technically most of the places where they say they have to identify, the name and badge number prominently displayed is there meeting that criteria.
It's enough, but they still complained about it. But that's what happened is he didn't identify. They complained that he didn't identify. So that's not really a lie for the complaint because that is what happened. It's just a goofy complaint. It's not a false one. So that's what I'm saying. Like, how many of them do you think actually go in there and say they did something they didn't do? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, I think...
can you FOIA complaints?
Ooh. I think you could FOIA like the numbers, the raw data of how many complaints an officer has against them. But then again, like how many of those complaints are frivolous and stupid, like the Frauditor ones, One of my favorites is, and that's why like sometimes I wish I could be a fly on the wall to see some of these complaints. Sometimes, and I actually have seen a couple because some of these guys have filmed themselves writing out the complaint and you can see what they're saying. They definitely all exaggerate.
Right. Of course.
Like we don't know how many flat out lie, but they definitely all exaggerate. And what I really love is, and there must be at least 100 of these every day that get filed throughout the country of complaints where if you actually read the complaint, not what they wrote, because Lord knows what they actually write on there, but you consider what is the actual complaint. I walked into a place that has a no filming policy, and they told me there was no filming in that building. What's the complaint?
Right.
That's the complaint. What? Uncle Artie's Bar Girl Stupidity for $5. I want to file a complaint against Hez for not playing my latest video of Crippled Cat trying to unalive me. Play it for Ray Ray. Have you seen that one, Ray? Because I have played it, but he wants me to play it while you're here. Anyway,
no, I don't think I have it. I don't think I have seen it.
Well, I can pull it up. It's really short. But here's your happy dance, Uncle Artie. Oh, that was a false start. Let's try it again. All right. Thank you so much. And now that we brought back the monthly drawings, that enters your name into the monthly drawing for this month. All right. Good luck. Let's see. Are you looking for it, or do you want me to pull it up?
You can.
All right, cool.
Do you want to play a video while you're doing that, or?
Well, no, because it's almost time for the cupcake dance, so I don't want to.
Oh, okay. Yes, true.
Yes. What? Oh, of course. Now I'm going to freeze. There we go. Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill. All right, here we go.
Well, as I was just saying, like, so most of them lie. We can agree on that. We'll say 99% of them lie on these complaints. How come this is the first we've heard of anyone ever getting arrested for it?
Well, because it was a sworn affidavit that the police beat him up and kicked him in this, and it wasn't just a random complaint. A random complaint, if it's BS, they'll just toss it in the trash.
I thought they all were under penalty of, like, you signed it and it said under penalty of perjury on the form or whatever, the complaint form.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But again, also, are the type of lies that we're talking about taking it to the level of accusing the police of violence, as opposed to, like I said, they're accusing people of like, in other words, the majority of the complaints you get from these guys are like, hey, they had a no filming policy and they told me there's a no filming policy, and that's their complaint. But how do they write it? They violated my rights by telling me that I can't film in their unconstitutional thing. It's like, whatever, it's BS.
No, not that. I'm saying, like, if the cop, like, brushes their camera accidentally, like with a piece of their hair, they say, "Oh, you assaulted me. I'm gonna go file a complaint."
Yep.
I'm saying that, so they're gonna put in the report that they assaulted them. So that's a false report because they didn't assault them.
Right.
They brushed the camera with a piece of their hair. So it's like, why not?
That's actually an interesting thing to research. That's a good question. But anyway, here, let's watch this real quick.
Yeah, okay.
But it's time for the Cupcake Happy Dance.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Olay. All right.
Good morning, Cupcake. If you're here, good morning. There she is. There she is. There she is. Good morning.
Yes, love you.
Oh, there she is. Love
Olay.
you.
Yes. Awesome. Great to see you as always. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes. That's awesome.
Is here. Yeah. I missed you.
Absolutely. Yeah, great to see her as always. Having fun with the happy dance. I was gonna say something, but now I can't remember what it was.
We're gonna play the video from Uncle Artie.
Oh, the Uncle Artie thing. Yeah. Here we go. Dagnabbit, where's my? Oh, at the stage. Dum 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 dum. She's trying to kill me again. Look at all that stuff. You damn cripple cat. I'm gonna get there, bitch. Look at that. All that stuff fell on me. I'll get you, bitch. I'll get you, cripple cat.
The bar and grill is all mine now, you little simp.
Oi, weird prohibited.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe. Do it now, or I'll hunt you down. Smash like, subscribe.
Yeah, so that's that. Yeah,
wow.
right.
Jeez Louise. Why is
You gotta
give her the bar?
Yeah, just give it to her, right?
Just give her the bar, yeah.
She already collapsed the roof. Okay, I was in on that one, but still, she collapsed the roof. I shot up the jukebox, everything, and she's just trying.
But I heard you were kissing her too the other day.
Well, that we were. I would. You're my girl, but No, it's funny because he's had this whole storyline going on forever, and he's done a really good job of keeping it, like the continuity of it, which is funny.
You're having a hard time. You're having a hard time with that, aren't you? Here you go.
Frauditor News now. Oh, $2 Canadian.
Aw.
That's so sweet.
It's my love.
Here's your happy dad, Stefan. Thank you.
It's so nice.
And remember that once again, get your name added to the monthly drawing. We brought those back this month. All right. Woohoo. Excellent.
The storyline never ends. There are only a few of us think can change things. Hez is one of them.
That's right.
Well, obviously he did change things because he's kissing on her in the bar.
Oh. Uncle Artie, now I owe you for ratting me out.
Well, he's nice to rat you out. It was nice of him to rat you out because now I know you're all fickle.
But it is true. Like, when it does come to that storyline, like I can actually like come in. Like sometimes I'll stop into the bar for a nightcap, and I'll just come out and I'll just say or do something, and he will like write it into the story arc. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's always fun. But
this is true, Mullenhole. This is true. All good things take time.
Yes. And, just to put us back on the same page, I always like to do this once in a while, even though I don't need it right now. It's pizza time. It's pizza time. Oh, it's the only word that rhymes.
Cheater.
What the? Dagnabbit.
I didn't say it. My cat did.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway, what's our next video on?
Our next video is from The Lucid Dream. It's the one everybody's talking about. It's the one everybody's talking about with the that's the I can't think now. Attorney Shield. Where the guy has the sent in his recording of the Attorney Shield to
Lackluster,
and he posted it, I guess. So we're gonna take our guesses if it's it was a real call. She thinks it was a fake staged call, and some people agree with her, some don't. I'm in the camp of it was just a fake lawyer sitting in a call center with a script.
If you look at Lackluster's channel, that was the first one he posted, but that's his thing now. Is he's posting videos that he's getting from the app? Because if you remember, it was him and Long Island that made the app.
Because she questioned why there aren't more of these videos. Why aren't they putting out more of them to like advertise that people are using this? It's like she couldn't find any. This was like the first one, and I was like, I'm in agreement on that. Why aren't you guys putting out more videos of this to show that people are using it? It's like, are you embarrassed of it or what? I mean, so I hope that you guys do more of these videos because I'm betting that it's a lot of this. The cop just ignores the lawyer because they don't get a right to a lawyer in a traffic stop. So, right. So we're gonna watch this Lucid Dream. What? So, did you have something?
No, I was gonna say about how long is this one approximately? Do you remember?
If you need to go take a break, you have time.
Okay,
Okay.
And because I watched this yesterday, so I know spoilers, but I know, but we'll discuss it. Believe me. All right, cool.
All right. See you soon.
Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream. And on this one, we're going to circle back to Attorney Shield. It's been a little while since I posted that initial video with my thoughts and my opinions on some of their conditions of service. And as we are starting to see videos of people using it posted on the internet, I kind of wanted to go back through and see how things are going. First and foremost, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. Without you, I would not be here. So as always, every day, thank you. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Did you not know I was going to pull you over?
Hi, I'm Attorney Giovanna Delgado.
I got that, but I'm dealing with you. Do you speak English or do you need an interpreter? Okay, so here's the deal. I have you moving at a high rate of speed. Do you know what the speed limit is?
Ma'am, you don't need to answer any questions.
But I'm talking to you. Is this your driver's license? Is this not your driver's license? Do you choose not to talk to me at this time?
Sir, you do not have to answer any questions asked by the police. You have a right, constitutional right, protecting you from
I have you speeding. I have you moving at a high rate of speed. I have you on camera. It's up to you on what you want to do. I will suggest next time that when you do see lights, don't cut over right away. Let's give traffic a little bit of time, and then let's move all the way over to the shoulder, shall we? All right, so I have you at 77 and 60, and you'll be receiving a citation for that today. Thank you.
So I had a very lovely subscriber email me and ask me if I had seen this video of the Attorney Shield app in action, and I had not. Lackluster posted this to his channel. One of his subscribers sent it to him, and it is a complete fail. One of the things it really highlights is the fact that, like I've said before, the police officer is under no obligation to speak to that phone. That person on the other phone is completely secondary to the fact that he needs to communicate with the driver. Now, the driver in this case does decide to remain silent, as the attorney advises, except for handing over his identification. And he can do that. But the thing is what Attorney Shield completely ignores, they're using traffic stops as a reason to sell this. They're using fear, and they're using traffic stops as an example. But Kirby versus Illinois is a Supreme Court case from 1972 that shows and proves that the Sixth Amendment right to counsel doesn't apply to traffic stops. You could have your attorney in the passenger seat next to you, and you don't have the right to counsel until adversary judicial proceedings have been initiated against you. So until you are arrested, you don't have the right to counsel. It's really simple. This has been established case law since the 70s. But again, they are using fear to sell this thing to people who don't know any better. And it's a grift. It's gross.
Hi, sir.
Hello, ma'am.
Sorry we didn't get connected quicker.
No, it just happened. He was pretty quick at getting out of his car.
Okay. Because someone else is in the car with you, this isn't a protected communication, but I just want you to know that you have rights to not answer questions, which it seems like you do know that because you weren't answering the officer's questions. It seems like this should be a pretty quick traffic stop.
Yeah, he didn't want to talk very long once he figured out you were my lawyer.
Yeah, that usually happens. I could tell he was trying to ask questions of you and get you to kind of admit your guilt. So good job not giving him anything.
Yep, that's what you're for.
I just want to give you a quick safety reminder. Try not to make any sudden movements in the car, like anything that could be perceived as a threat by the officer.
Yep. Here, put that in there. Those in there. Here, lock it too.
So first off, to me, that does not sound like a legitimate attorney. She does not sound competent in what she's saying. She doesn't sound competent in the advice she's giving. It sounds like someone who is reading off of a script. And it sounds like someone who is reading bullet points. That's what that sounds like. Maybe it's just me and maybe I'm overthinking it, but I don't know. That's a little strange to me. Also, it's a little strange that they're pointing out that the officer left when he found out she was an attorney, when that isn't actually what happened. He completely disregarded her presence. He has no obligation to speak to her. He was speaking to the driver. Now, yes, the driver did decide to not answer any questions, but he has the legal right to do that as long as he provides identification, which he did. So I don't know, the interaction altogether, it does not, to me, appear to be an actual attorney.
Like this? Yep. How long you been doing this? Are you an actual lawyer certified?
Yeah. I'm an attorney, but the service is pretty new, so I've only been doing it for about 2 months.
Right. Yep. That's when I got the actual app.
What did he say he pulled you over for?
Speeding 77 in a whatever speed limit 60.
Okay.
He didn't even ask for my insurance. He was more distracted with you. That's all right here in the pamphlet you guys give out.
Yeah.
I didn't even give him that. Here's the folder. I got
All your documents ready?
Yep. He didn't even ask for that. He was so flustered. He's fucking pissed for some reason.
Yeah. Cops don't like attorneys, but that's like one of the main benefits of the service is just having the attorney's presence there. It usually changes the officer's demeanor.
Yeah, that's why I got you guys, so I don't have to talk to him.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, he didn't want to talk very long. Usually they want to sit here and have a full conversation with you.
He was trying to get you to admit to speeding or something.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. They do it all the time.
Yeah.
They're bullshit tactics.
That's the whole point of them trying to talk to you and ask you questions. So, and to know your rights.
When you don't say anything, they just get pissed.
Yeah.
This is the first time I had to use this.
Yeah. It's a service you hope to not use often.
Yep. I got the holiday speeding ticket, I guess. Here he comes.
Okay.
All right, do you speak English? Ma'am, does he speak English?
He does speak English, sir.
All right, do you understand English? That's all I need to know. All right, here's your driver's license back. So why for you give me a citation for 77 and 60, I'm back at his phone number, get a phone number call. If you wish to contest, set up a court date, otherwise they'll let you know how to take care of it. I understand that you're not paying attention to me at this time. I'm going to just assume that all the information on here, because you're not talking to me, is correct as far as where you do live. So I'm going to need you to take this from me, and then you do need to get off the video chat while you're driving in the state of Minnesota because you can't be on an electrical device like that, okay? If there's any questions, you do need to take this from me, sir.
If you would please, ma'am.
Sir, you should.
It's up to you.
You can take.
You sure get steam move, feel safe to do so. This isn't court right now. I am talking to you as a driver. Again, she's not the one driving. What I need you to do is use the shoulder, get up to speed, move over when you feel it's safe to do so. Again, your lawyer is the one driving right now. I need you to end the chat once you get done with this. Drive safe. Just know that we are doing speed enforcement all the way to Wisconsin.
It sounds like that was the end of the interaction.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you do have the option to contest the citation.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. You know, each state is different, but it should have all the instructions on there for you of how to contest it.
Okay.
Do you have any more questions about this incident?
Do I get a copy of this video?
Yeah, you can get a copy of this video if you just reach out to support. They can provide that to you.
Too easy. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate your time.
No problem. You too. Go ahead and end the chat with your pin and have a great day.
Yes, ma'am.
So hear me out. This is my opinion and my opinion only, and maybe I am biased because I believe this app to be stupid to begin with. But there's a couple of things I find strange. Number one, this to me seems like it was acted out. It really does. I would not put it past this community to have someone get pulled over on purpose for the specific purpose of filming this interaction. Now, secondly, I find it very strange considering the community that this app services and comes out of, specifically Lackluster and LIA, that there aren't dozens of Attorney Shield videos on YouTube. And I can't find many. Considering how long this app has been out, I find that very, very strange. Maybe it's just me, but for a community that is all about exposing quote unquote tyrants, exposing the police, the fact there are so very few of these videos is, in my mind, telling. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought. Tell me if I am overthinking it. If you think this is a legitimate stop, or if this was fabricated and the guy intentionally went 17 miles over, knowing they were patrolling for speed. I don't know. I conspiracy theory. Who knows? But let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see, and I will catch you on the next one.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Lucid Dream.
She has a lot of good points in there, but I think it was a real stop. I think the guy really was counting on it to be different. I think the look on his face in the end was disappointment. Because they touted as like the lawyer is going to be able to do stuff for you. You know what I mean? Like actually talk to the cop and be able to like maybe get you out of it.
Stop you from getting a ticket or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she just sat there, and it's like, because she even knows, if she's a lawyer, which I doubt, that you're not entitled to a lawyer in a traffic stop. Because you're not under arrest.
And not just that, but how much are they paying for someone to tell them that you give them your ID and you don't talk to them? You know, you could give them your ID and not talk to them for free.
He seemed to already know that. So what did he need to have her on the app for? You know what I mean? It just sit there and tell the guy, yes, he speaks English. I mean, that seemed a little too far, in my opinion, to not even talk to the cop when he's giving you the ticket and trying to explain to you what your options are. That seemed a little too far for me to not speak to the cop. You know what I mean? That just
that's the thing. Like, what these people don't seem to understand is, yes, you have a right to not speak to the officer. But when the officer is explaining something to you and he's asking you if you speak English, it's because in court, you could say, well, I didn't know what he was saying. I don't speak English. You know what I mean? Like, so he was just confirming, you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, so that when I explain to you the process, you know what I said, and you can't say that nobody ever told me. And it's a little bit different, but that also goes back to me, like, with all of these beef that these guys have about cops giving them directives and cops explaining stuff. But if the cops didn't do that, and something happens, and they'll be in court. Well, nobody told me. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to cross the tape. I didn't know it was a close crime scene. Nobody told me. But if they do tell you, stop shouting directives at me, Peg.
Right. But see, the whole thing, I think it was not a fake. I don't think it was a fake call, because the looks on his face was like, at the end, to me, seemed like sheer disappointment. And then when he was like, can I have a copy of this recording and stuff? I don't think she was an actual lawyer, though. Her demeanor and she seemed really nervous, and, oh, I'm sorry, it took so long for us to connect. And it's like, I don't know. I think she just has a script, like, for what it is that they're needing a lawyer for.
Right. Right. Exactly. Yeah, again, whether or not she's a legit lawyer, I have no idea. But
and it's not even in the state. She wouldn't even know the laws in a state. She's like, it depends. It's different by state, but there's options should be on the back for you to. Everybody knows that already. So everything that she told him was already stuff he knew. You don't have to talk to the police, and you give ID.
Right.
She didn't even know enough to tell him that when he said the cop didn't ask for my insurance, she didn't even know enough to tell him that they ran your plate and know you have insurance.
Right. Or
like,
again,
in Illinois, if
on
they run your plate, they know you have insurance. In Illinois, they know you have insurance by your plate.
Right.
They can ask you for proof of it in your car or not. It's up to them, because you're still supposed to have proof. But that's up to the cop's discretion if they want to ask you for it. But the guy was probably being such a dickwad that he just wanted his ID to get him out of there, you know?
Right. And again, like you said, I thought this when they first announced it. I'm like, what's going to happen? And this is exactly what happened in the video. What's going to happen? Someone's going to get pulled over, and they're going to say, you don't have to talk to the cop, but you have to give him ID. Well, again, you don't have to pay however many hundreds of dollars they're paying for this thing to do that. You could just do that for free.
Yep. So I mean, they
the look on her face.
Yeah.
But well, yeah, that's the thing, Chef. I don't necessarily think that it was, staged or whatever. But like Lucid Dreams said, maybe they sped on purpose to get pulled over. But they legitimately got pulled over and all that. It's just ultimately, to me, what it comes down to is this thing is costing these people hundreds of dollars for what? For the person on the other end, whatever they are, a lawyer or not, to tell them things that they could do for free. Give the cop, take the ticket, go about your day.
It was a waste. It was a total waste.
Doc Lanu for $5. I'd love to see Chili doing in this job when he gets out of jail. Imagine the kind of trouble the driver would be in. Think that you got a trifold. Here's your happy dance, Doc. All right, and that also gets you added into this month's drawing. All right.
And he would say, "Are you using the trifold? Are you using the trifold that I don't even use myself?"
Yeah.
Every time Chili got pulled over, did you guys ever see the man use the trifold? I didn't. He never did.
Nope.
He always spoke to the cops, and he always did everything that he tells all of his sycophants to not do. So,
yeah,
but
that's exactly right.
All this Attorney Shield is proving when they put up these videos is that it's a stupid ass waste of time and money, and it's a grift. To write about that, all her points were correct. It's a grift, just a grift.
That got me curious. Now that we're talking about it, of the new one that Lackluster posted of that. I haven't watched it yet. But let me huh?
Do you?
Yeah, I just pulled it up because I'm curious. I'm curious to see another interaction to see if it's literally the same thing. You want to go ahead and watch that real quick, see what's up?
Yeah, please.
What, you sound so excited?
No, I got something. I got something else. Hold on.
Oh,
yeah,
you're distracted. I got you. All right, that's cool. It's cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and because I just want to see. This is the second video he posted of someone using Attorney Shield, so I want to see this interaction and see if it turns out to be literally the same thing. All right, let's see. Boom. Bam. Bam.
My lawyer. Okay, why do we need to talk with her?
Good question, too. I've never had anyone call an attorney on a traffic stop like that. I'm not against it. I'm just...
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. A viewer and member of our Attorney Shield app was recently pulled over for having an expired inspection sticker and sent me this video.
I'm being pulled over. I don't know what for yet. He's at my window now.
Okay, all right.
Hello. My name's Officer Bradford.
Hi there.
I have a lawyer on the phone here. That's fine. Okay. My name's Officer Bradford, Montgomery County.
Hi there. My name's Laura.
Your driver's license registration insurance. The reason I pulled you over, your inspection is expired. Were you aware of that? Yep, and I'm going in 2 weeks to get it done. Okay. Oh. Thank you. You have your registration insurance? On my phone. Hey, can you grab that? Are you still going to be up there if I minimize? I think the screen just kind of blacks out.
Should be.
Okay.
Yeah. If we get disconnected, just call back, okay?
You can store all of the required documents within the Attorney Shield app, making them available to you and your legal assistants without leaving the call. After reviewing these documents, the officer returns to his cruiser.
Gonna go run everything now.
Okay. All right. He seems. Tell me more about what's going on. Yes. Sounds like he said he pulled you up because of your inspection.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he seems like everything's okay though right now.
So far, yeah.
I'm good. I'm sorry you're getting pulled over. I know that's stressful. You're doing a good job. You're just remaining calm, and you don't have to answer any questions, but so far the interaction seems okay. Do you have any questions while you're waiting?
Not really. Just want to be able to get home with the food that I just got for the kids.
Right.
He's got good eyes.
For real? How did he see that?
He was driving. He was driving the other way. He had tiny little stickers on the front.
Wow.
He was able to see that.
That's incredible. So far, the interaction has been professional and okay. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'll just never sure these days.
Oh no, this is exactly why we're here. I'm so glad you called. You just got to be careful because you never know.
Yeah. Yep.
Next, Paul asks a very important question in regard to how the app works.
So this is what I think it was 30 minutes. 30 minutes for the initial call, and then after that, it's there's a charge or something or other.
I believe so. I'll have somebody, when this call is over, confirm that with you.
Okay.
I'm not as versed in the payment plan as I am making sure your rights are protected.
Yeah.
When we first built the app, our payment model included a fee for every minute if the call exceeded half an hour. We have since removed those fees. Currently, the only cost is the monthly subscription charge, which, with my discount code and using the link below, is around $8 a month, and even less if you sign up for our family plan.
This is definitely an amazing app.
Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm very excited to kind of be a part of it and, help you out. So I think it's really important.
Are you one of the Long Island audit people, or?
No, I'm not. I'm an attorney. I'm actually in Alabama, and so I saw they were looking for attorneys who could kind of just be on call, and I was just very interested in the project, how they got started, and why, and wanted to do something to help, and so here I am.
That's awesome. Here he goes, coming back.
Okay, all right.
All right. Here's your driver's license back. What I'm doing for you, I'm giving you a citation today for driving a vehicle with an expired inspection. But what I marked it as we call a status here. Okay. What that means, read over the citation, front and back. Back page, if you sign guilty or not guilty. By me marking the status here, that just means I have no problem whatsoever. If you do plan on getting it fixed like you say you do, if you plead not guilty, take a hearing on it at district court. In the meantime, get it squared away. As long as you show up to district court and show me that it's valid by that time, I got no problem withdrawing the citation. Okay? Sound good? Yep. All right. Quick question too. I've never had anyone call an attorney on a traffic stop like that. I'm not against it. I'm just curious. Have you had that experience with the passenger? Is that one?
No, it's an app.
Oh, really?
So from Lackluster and Long Island Audit.
Really?
Yeah.
I got no problem with it. Like I said, it was just I've never had anyone do it. That's why I was curious.
I just figured I'd give it a try now. Why not?
Yeah. What power to you? You know what I mean? Like I said, I got no problem with it. So, well, you're good to go then. Okay. All right. Drive through. If you have any questions after the fact, there is a phone number on there for district court. Like I said, they'll point you in the right direction if you have any questions. Okay. All right. Drive safe then. Okay.
Thank you.
Most states do not require an inspection sticker. In fact, a Pennsylvania senator recently argued to remove the requirement altogether in the state. Texas Governor Greg Abbott recently signed a bill into law, completely removing the vehicle inspection sticker scam from his state. But in the states that have them, an expired inspection sticker can result in a simple warning, all the way up to impounding the vehicle, and are often used as a means to fish for other crimes. In a previous encounter, Paul was forced to leave his vehicle in place and find a ride home for having an expired sticker. Hopefully, having an attorney present helped in lessening the consequences on this stop, where the officer agreed to drop the citation if Paul obtains an inspection sticker, which I have personally offered to pay for, and expect that the citation will be dropped.
Now, C,
All right. So
I've had it in the past
So that sounded.
where I did have expired inspection, and they told me I couldn't drive and leave my car at the side of the road. So I'm glad.
Interesting.
Yeah,
so hopefully that's what we hope, is that just having me here helps.
Yes.
In that kind of situation.
Yes.
And he seemed professional and was you had a good interaction with him.
Yep.
So, and it sounds like if you get it fixed, he'll drop the citation.
Yeah.
Is what I heard.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Do you have any other questions for me?
No, that was it.
All right, good. We'll get home, and so those ICs maybe, can survive.
Yes.
All right, and then you'll enter the PIN to hang up when you're ready.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Our hope is that this will soon become the standard, and no longer will unsuspecting drivers offer information that is not required of them.
Who is this?
Hello.
My lawyer. Okay, why do we need to talk with her?
Because he has a right to have his attorney present during any questioning by police. That is why, sir.
Okay, this is a traffic stop. So I don't know who she is or whatever. I mean, this is a traffic stop. You're not being questioned. You don't need your rights advised on a traffic stop. Thank you. See how much of an asshole he is? You don't need your rights on a traffic. Then when do you need them?
Plenty more examples are on the way. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe. If you want to check out more episodes, use the links provided, linked on screen.
That very last line is so telling. Like, everyone always thinks that you have to be Mirandized anytime a cop talks to you or whatever. The cop said, well, you don't need to have your rights advised on a traffic stop. See, he said, I don't have rights during a traffic stop. That's not what he said at all. That's not even close to what he said. That isn't even in the same universe. Do these people speak English? Do they understand words?
No, but they're taught to twist the words that were spoken to them by these people that they listened to, that sold them this shit to begin with.
Yep.
They're taught to twist narratives. They're taught to twist words. So no, that's not what was said. You're on a traffic stop. You do not need a lawyer. You're not entitled to a lawyer on a traffic stop. Right. You're not arrested. Therefore, you're not entitled to a lawyer. And if you are arrested, good luck using this app, because they're not even in the same state as you. Yep. They're not going to be able to help you.
And exactly what the cop did say is, lawyer can be present during questioning. I'm not questioning him. It's a traffic stop.
Right.
Oh, dear. But so far, have we seen any indication on any of these that any of these lawyers actually do anything?
No.
And it's like, the craziest part is, and this goes back to the false narrative building and the way they spin their narratives and all this nonsense. Every single time so far, what I have seen is I didn't get arrested or beaten or tased or shot. And none of those things happened because I had my lawyer on the phone.
Well,
like all of these horrible things would have happened if you didn't.
Chances are they weren't going to anyway. I mean, that doesn't often happen. So they sold fear. That's what they sold.
Yeah.
They sold fear.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a grid.
Like,
how many people are really going to need this? It's ridiculous.
You get pulled over. You give the cop your ID. He runs your ID. He either writes you a ticket or he gives you a warning, and you go about your business. Now I'm paying for this Attorney Shield app, and I pull it up, and literally exactly the same thing that would have happened anyway happens. The only difference having Attorney Shield made is that you spent a bunch of money on Attorney Shield. That's it.
And where's the proof that they're even lawyers?
Right. It could be a call center somewhere just full of people that they hired to, like you said, just read the script.
Yeah, and I don't know if they can practice in another state. That's not, I don't know anything about that. Didn't think they could, but I don't know if going over an app to another state is considered practicing. I'm not sure. And it's probably a new territory, you know, but they're still giving advice to somebody over an app, talking to them and being paid to do so. So that would tell me they're practicing.
Right.
And I don't know if you can practice in another state without being licensed in that state to do so.
Right. And
so it's another area that's, I don't know. I'd have to research into that. Yeah.
One thing I do. Well, one thing I do, I mean, again, I don't know if this makes any kind of a difference with it, but from my understanding, the majority of the attorneys on here they're not criminal attorneys or prosecutors or defense attorneys. They're civil rights attorneys.
Okay, but the problem is that we're talking about, it doesn't matter what kind of attorney you are.
Well, right.
I'm just saying, in another state without being licensed in that state to do so. It has the bar in that state to do so. That's what I'm going to be researching, because I don't know that that's a legal thing, you know, for them to be doing. But
it's not, but it's whether or not what they're doing is considered practicing law. You know,
they're giving advice. How is it not considered practicing law?
Well, like I don't know. That's why we'd have to research and find out.
They're acting as that attorney. That's what it's called, attorney shield. They push the button for an attorney.
Right.
So.
Well, it's Saul Goodman and crew, right?
Doesn't make sense. It doesn't. This whole thing doesn't. I don't know. It stinks of.
You know what? Yeah, exactly. You don't have to finish that sentence. We all know. It's just a way for them to make money.
No, I was just looking at this. I was just looking at the comment that somebody said that you spend the same on Netflix. Well, I use Netflix. Netflix gives me a service that I actually use and need. So it's, you know, a little bit different than Netflix isn't grifting the money out of me. They actually give me the service that they say they're going to provide. And you know, it's a big difference between Netflix and this grifting thing that they're doing here.
Yeah. And honestly, like the whole thing is, what did they actually do? Nothing. If any one of these people gets pulled over, gives their ID, then the cop runs them and then, you know, either gives them a citation or gives them a warning, that would have been exactly the same if they didn't have Attorney Shield. It isn't doing anything. They're paying for a service that doesn't do anything. When you pay for Netflix, you can watch movies on it. It's doing something for you. This what's it doing for you besides?
You're getting the service that actually says it provides. Does that make sense?
Yes, exactly. Like that first guy who seemed disappointed that she didn't get him out of the ticket.
Yeah, did you see his face in the end? It's like he was like, "Wait, what the hell's going on here?" You know, like.
Yeah. It's like her job isn't to get because then she would be practicing law, right? For sure. Yeah. If she was making the arguments for you, just like, okay, now remember, you don't have to talk. Right. I don't have to talk. So why are you on the phone?
That. You already knew that. She's like, good job not talking to him. Seems like you already know that. It's like, what are you here for? Good morning, Anastasia. And it's like to remind him not to make sudden movements. He wasn't. It's like
right. Oh man. Yeah, it's so ridiculous. And seeing it in action just proves everything that I've said about it from the beginning. There isn't anything that these quote unquote lawyers are telling anyone that changes the way the stop would have went. Now, show me a video where one of these people gets pulled over and says, I don't need to show you my license. I'm traveling. I'm not driving. And screw you and blah, blah, blah. And see if the attorney on Attorney Shield gets them out of that.
But they never want an attorney. That's the thing. Those people, those
they don't believe in
attorneys,
citizens
don't want attorneys. They would never have that app.
There's
no sovereign citizen or more that would have that app. They represent themselves. You aren't paying
Which is
$8
funny
a month
because
for that.
now that you mentioned it, it's like, yeah, the people who like don't need it because they're going to comply are paying money for someone to tell them to comply. That's why I'm saying having the attorney on there doesn't make any difference. Stop would have went exactly the same even if you didn't have the attorney on there. If you comply, they're going to do what they're doing. That's it. It's over. But they're convinced that the only reason the cop didn't murder them on the side of the road is because they had their attorney on there.
Oh boy. Huh. Yeah, that happens every day. Every day. Every time somebody gets pulled over, they are immediately beaten and shot and killed.
Yep.
Because they were speeding. That's your punishment now. But if you have attorney shield, that won't happen to you.
And that was more of an ad for Attorney Shield than showing how it,
Well, yeah, because he edited it and stuff, but
and that music. That music, a guy's getting pulled over. Big dramatic music.
Yeah, because they don't like the cops. So,
right.
Gotta be a big dramatic scene because the cops they pulled them over. Huh?
And especially like in that second one, it's like cop comes up to hey, your sticker's expired. Oh yeah, I know. I'm gonna go get that fixed. Oh, okay. Okay, now I have Attorney Shield on. Hey, I pulled you over because your sticker's expired. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, okay. What's the difference? Other than you're paying money for this thing.
And if he gets the inspection done, it's a fix-it ticket.
You know what? If he didn't buy Attorney Shield, he would have been able to afford to fix it beforehand and not get pulled over in the first place.
Wow. Hey, but they did take away the fees, that per minute fee. They did do that. Yeah. I bet a lot of people complain because some of these traffic stops take longer. So they're like, I'm not paying that.
Right.
Oh, wow. 13 months.
Oh, 13-month membership milestone. What 13 months? What have I done with my life? Oh, yeah, having a great time and being blessed each morning with the best entertainment on YouTube. Thank you so much, King Stu. Here's your happy dance.
Thank you.
What's that, hon?
I said, oh, thank you.
Yes, here you go, buddy. All right, and that does get your name added to this month's monthly drawing.
That was sweet.
Yes, yes.
And
really again, nice. Because it's been a couple months since we've done the drawings, I want to make sure that I keep reminding everyone that we're doing it again.
Look at that.
Another 13-month membership milestone. Me too. Here's your happy dance, Highway Star. All right. Thank you so much.
Have a good day, Zerzu. I can't say that name.
Zerzu Zyquin.
Zerzu, have a good day.
Yes.
And thank you guys, both of you. 13 months. Gosh, thank you so much for that.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
of Highway Star, since I know you're watching, I got your email, and don't even worry about that. It's all good. We're good, buddy. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. That's awesome. I'm glad that everything worked out well for you. So that's good. It's all good. We're cool. Person 1122 gifted 5 Frauditor Follies memberships. All right. Woo! All right, yes.
Need a bikini?
I'm not going to do it in a bikini.
Do we need a bikini?
Oh, it's the nightcap. Hey, what's up, Captain?
I don't understand the question, but okay.
Well, it's the captain, so who knows?
Yeah.
All of those bartenders, Uncle Artie, the captain from the nightcap, you never know what they're talking about.
Me too, Jason. Me too.
Yeah, I can't even begin to imagine how high the donation would have to be to have me do a show in a bikini, but it would have to be a lot. Oh my goodness gracious me. So anyway,
Okay. Well,
yeah. So what's next on our itinerary for today?
we have. You want to see someone get tased?
Oh yeah.
All right.
No, not a tasing. Not a tasing. No, please, no.
Oh. Okay, but also Cleveland area body cam tased.
Yes.
As a cop tasing someone for running away. Do you want to watch that? Want to see somebody
Yes.
tased? Very satisfying to watch somebody get tased.
Yes,
I'm for
indeed.
it. Let's do that.
All right. Which
I got it.
Thank you.
Charlie 3-1. Put me out at West 97 in Denison. Hey, do me a favor. Don't walk up on me. I'm sorry. You good. And I don't know how to do anything, but let me explain something to you real quick. You good. First off, my name is Silly Clean Police. Everything is recorded on my wearable camera system. How you doing, James?
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. So here's the question, James. First question is, you got any weapons on you whatsoever? No. Okay. Cool. Second thing is, no, I got you. I saw you drive up.
I
You're
was
muted.
muted again. Hey, Hezokuai's muted again. We got 5 gifted memberships from Greg Jonik. Here's your happy dance. All right, yes.
Thank you, Greg. That gets you entered into the drawing as well.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I love it. So let's go back like we did yesterday. Just so everyone knows, any donation to the channel in any amount, membership milestones, all those things automatically get your name added to the list. But you don't have to spend money to get your name added on the list. All you have to do, I don't have the gavel. I used to do it when I banged the gavel, but I don't have it with me. So we'll make it when I bang the table with my hand. Can you hear that? When I bang the table, it's after I bang the table, the first 5 people to type the phrase, Ray is the best, get your names entered into the drawing. Let's go. But it's after I bang my hand on the table. Ready? Here we go. Ray is the best. All right, go. First 5, get your names on there. Let's go. Meanwhile, back to the video.
Here you stop. I got you. 2 things.
iPhone 14, man.
I got you. Huh? I got you.
iPhone 14,
okay, here's the
man.
question, James. 2 things. Do me a favor. Let's back out the street. Let's go over here. So 2 things. First thing is, number 1.
Sorry.
You good? Number 1, your tent is way too dark. I ain't worried about that.
Okay, sorry.
Number 2, the plates are invalid.
Yeah, she just told me that I'm going
They're
to work.
expired.
Okay.
Where you work at?
Our way.
Where's our way at?
I'm Denison and Ridge.
Denison and Ridge. What you do there?
Just clean rims, man. I get dirty every day, man.
Okay, and you going to work right now?
Yes, sir.
In there?
No, I got a locker.
Oh, okay. I was about to say
yeah.
you about to mess up the J's. Okay, cool. Everything check because it's not your vehicle and everything like that. If everything checks out, you're gonna be going with a warning. Going to work. I'm sorry, and I even help. I even call your phone for you. How about that? Do me a favor. Step on the sidewalk.
Sorry.
You good?
Man, my little cousin, she getting a little thief, man.
You good?
Man.
Ooh. What's your social?
My name Larry Holston. I'm sorry, man.
You good? I would be frustrated too. What's your telephone number? I'll help you.
Man, thank you, man. I just needed. Actually, do you have help me with the find the iPhone? Please?
I can't help but find an iPhone, but what I can do is I can call it using my phone, and hopefully it'll, everything will come back. So here's my question: do you have a driver's license?
No, I don't. I'm just
okay, cool. I appreciate your honesty. All right, again, if everything checks out, you're gonna be out of here. Right now, what I need you to do for my safety and yours. You are not under arrest. They don't even arrest for no driver's license, all right? But I do need you to come have a seat while I check some things, all right? You got anything on you?
No, I don't. No.
Don't reach in your pockets.
Oh, no, I don't. I'm just letting you know.
All right, you're going to step back here to the rear.
No, I don't. No
All right.
problem.
Go ahead and put your hands up right here. Charlie 3-1, Mel is running northbound. Stop, or I'll tase you. Stop, get down. Get down. Stop. Stop, I'll tase you. Stop. 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 I'll tase you. I'll tase you. Stop. Get down on the ground now. Get down on the ground. Now. You will get tased.
They gonna kill me, man.
Get down on the...
I'm down.
Metal case.
I'm down. I'm down, man.
Stay down.
I'm down. I'm sorry.
Taser deployed.
I'm sorry. Sorry, man. Please take it out. Please. Please take it out.
Stay down.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm about to tell you what I got, man. I got drugs and a gun, man. That's what I got in the car, man. Sorry.
I need somebody to
I got nothing else.
get to my zone car. West 97 and Denison.
Damn, man.
If they can quickly secure that, there should be a loaded firearm and narcotics.
Never.
Do not move.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Lay down, face down.
Yes, sir.
Face down.
Sorry.
Put your hands behind your back.
Yes, sir.
Do it now.
Yes, sir.
Do not move.
Sorry.
Do you hear me?
Sorry. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Palms together.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do like 20 years, man. I'm sorry, man.
I'm a few houses north of my zone car.
Okay.
I got Mel detained in cuffs now.
Okay.
Stand up.
I'm trying to. I'm not trying to do
Walk.
no more. I felt so young, I have to be aggressive. All right, let's try to get away, man. Go.
I got you. Look, ain't nothing personal.
Man,
you hear me?
Man. I'm about to do like 5 years, man.
Look at me.
No, I'm about to 10.
Look at me. Ain't nothing personal.
My name's James Host, man.
You got a warrant or something?
Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna try to take care of my fucking people. And I'm going to work for real. Shit. Oh my God. That shit hurt. You hear me?
Yeah?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I believe it, man.
Hold on. I just had to do that? I'm sorry. Now
So it's still attached.
I'm done.
All right?
I'm done. You hear me? I'm done. I don't want no smoke. I tried, man.
Radio, could you send EMS to my location?
Oh my God.
Male is conscious and breathing. Again, taser deployment. Darts are in him.
I gotta ask you too. Shit. You would tell him don't beat me up, right?
I got you. I ain't gonna let nothing like that happen to you.
I'm sorry, man.
Do me a favor. Have a seat.
The gun's on the front seat.
I got you.
The drugs is on the...
Where are the drugs at?
Door.
Door?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Just throw that shit away, man. I'll take the guns off, man. Hey, I'm about to do forever and a day, man. And I knew I was going to go to jail today.
It's cool.
You hear me?
Yep. Hey, should be on the passenger seat. Loaded firing. Yep. Here we go. Got it. Yep. Do our drive. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Oh, you ain't got no gloves, bro.
I do, my bad. You want to do all this in the room? Still.
Oh, that's the end. It just stops like that. Okay. So I actually really like that video a lot. Not just because we got to see a good tasing, but also because the whole interaction between the dude and the cop, like, is such a contrast from what we're seeing with the Frauditors and the Soft-Sits and these guys. Here's a dude who, yeah, he ran because he was scared because he knew he was going to get busted. got tased, and afterwards, what happens? All right, look, I got drugs, I got a gun, I'm sorry, and then what happens? Does the cop start beating him over the head with a billy club? He's okay, cool, all right, we're cool, it's cool. I had to do what I had to do, but you're telling me what's up. I'm telling you, and he's like, I know, I gotta go to, I know, that's why I ran, because I know I gotta go to jail. He was cool, the cop was cool. In the end, everything was cool. Like, see how just a little bit of an attitude, not attitude problem, but a good attitude goes a long way when dealing with other humans.
Yeah, it does. I mean, he didn't have to run. That's the thing. And the cop, like they said, the cop was cool,
Right.
He could have got out of the car and said, look, I've got the stuff in the car. I'm sorry, is what it is. You know what I mean? Didn't have to run and go through all that. But he was scared. People scared the rabbit. You know what I mean? It's fight or flight instinct kicks in, and I get it. But, hey, we got to see a tasing, and we got to see him forget to use attorney shield, like somebody pointed out. And somebody else said he didn't use his trifold. So those were his two biggest mistakes right there.
Right.
It wasn't covered by either one of them.
Right. But again, yes, all that is true. But that's why I'm saying, like, to me, it was pretty cool after all of that.
Yeah.
The way the interaction ended was like, okay, you got me. I'm so, well, all right,
I wanted to show it again, not because of mostly because of the tasing. I'm 99% tasing, 1% to show the cop's attitude throughout the whole thing. Like at first, majorly cool with the guy. Tasing happens. Of course, there's a lot of, excitement, adrenaline. And then right away, he's back to Joe Cool. You know what I mean? Like just nothing phases him. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good. It's all good. No worries. We got you, But
in fact, I would absolutely say that's a good cop. Yeah.
It is. Where's the tyrant? Where's the cop that's going to beat you? Where's the cop that's going to, do nasty things to you?
Even with a tasing, it's still a totally cool cop.
Yeah. Where's the tyrant? Where is that? Where's all the things they say,
Yep.
I know there's the bad apples. I get that. But I watch these body cam videos all the time to try and pull content. And I've never come across that. I have not seen it. I have not. Maybe they just wouldn't put those videos up. I don't know. But there's some cops that are more assholey than other ones, but they don't beat anyone. They aren't tyrants, and they don't disrespect anyone's rights. They don't violate them. They don't disrespect them. They don't trample on them. They don't do any of the stuff they're always accused of doing.
And I've pointed this out before. A lot of it is algorithm, because with these guys, you see it all the time. As soon as you start watching YouTube videos of legitimately bad cops, then the algorithm's going to start suggesting you videos of that. And if that's all you keep watching, then to them, that's all they're going to see. So it's going to look to them like, oh, look at all these bad cops. Look at all these bad cops. But it's like, out of all of the police interactions that happen every day, you get your occasional bad one, and they're just going to latch onto that and apply that to all cops in the whole country, in the world.
You can't do that. It's like, you can't say that because there's 2-3 bad apples in a bunch that all of the apples are bad. You just pick out the 2 or 3, you get rid of them, and then you replace them, and you hope that the other ones don't start going bad because of those ones that were there. And it happens in any industry, any job, any industry. There's the bad apples, your bad workers, your bad people, firefighters, accountants, lawyers, especially lawyers. There's the bad apples, the corruption, the ones that don't want to work, the lazies, the cheaters, the liars. They're everywhere. They're in every industry. Even in the library field, there's those people.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
You find them. They eventually they're like rotten cream. They rise. They curdle and rise to the top. You know what I mean? And you find them out and you get rid of them. And
Well, that's
hopefully
it. Exactly.
That didn't spread their corruption to other people, their nastiness to other people. You know, and that's you got to hope for that and hope for the best. You just get rid of them. Can't just say everybody's bad because of a few bad people. You know, you can't.
Exactly. No, yeah, it's that's discrimination. They discriminate against all police.
Right. You can't do that. It's like saying because, you know, I don't want to say this because I know there's a lot of people who think this way. Because your spouse cheated on you. Let's just say that all spouses cheat. And that's not true.
Right. Right. Well, that's it. Any one thing that you apply to an entire group is just ridiculous.
It's ridiculous to say that. It's ridiculous to do that. So I'm sorry if you got arrested for something you did and you don't want to, you know, take accountability for it. You can't blame all cops because you did something wrong and you got arrested for it.
Yep. They never take accountability for what they did. They always get mad at the cops for catching them.
Right. And you can't take accountability, take responsibility for what you did. Don't hate the cops, the prosecutors, and the judge, and everybody under the sun because you got forced to be held accountable for what you decided to go out and do.
Right.
Nobody's fault but yours.
Yep.
And you know, that's why they go out there and rag on the police because they just got caught for something or multiple somethings and they're pissed off. They think they should be allowed to do whatever they want to whoever they want and not get caught for it. And if they do get caught, they should just get let go. Oh, go ahead, do whatever you want.
Well, especially if they're filming, because then that makes them immune because it's a First Amendment protected activity.
Oh, yeah. They have a camera smacked to their face, so they should be able to do whatever they want. I forgot. No, it's not the case. Do research, man. Do research. You find that out. But I'm talking about people that broke the law before they turned into First Amendment auditors.
And that's why.
That's why they became them, because they're so mad at the cops and mad at the government because they did something wrong. So now it's their fault. They don't look in the mirror and go, no, dude, it's your fault.
Right.
So irritating.
How dare you catch me doing something wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Those tyrants are supposed to just let me do whatever I want, whenever I want, with no consequences for my actions. I got my list of the 5 free entries for today. We got Doc Lano. We got, this was the name, Ron Klotzer. Ron Klotzer. Carrie T. We also have, the next two are Tiny and Blackheart. My Tiny Chihuahua Life. Obviously, we know she already has some baby voodoos. So I also got Nightman's wife and Graham from the Graham and Bob Show, who also is getting a baby voodoo already.
What list are you looking at? What is that from?
Well, no, I'm just going through the names. I'm looking at the
5 people.
Well, right, but that's more than 5 because, like I said, Tiny, but we know she already has babies.
We have a list. We have the list. P. Barnes and I have the same 5 people. So you're way off, dude.
What did it? I was just trying to.
We have Doc Lano, Story Time, right? Ron Klotzer, right? Sorry, Carrie T, My Tiny Chihuahua Life, and Blackheart Night. That's it.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
5 people. You listed Graham. You listed all these other people that were 5.
Because, like I said, if Tiny were to win, we know that she already has a baby voodoo. So I want to also add Nightman's wife because she was after Blackheart. And then Graham from the Graham and Bob Show said it, and I just wanted to give him credit because he's getting baby voodoo coming anyway. We were just talking about that earlier. So that's what I was getting at. But yes, it's the same.
Do you want me to add Graham?
Yeah, well, I got it because I wrote it down. So.
Well, you also wrote it down. We have 3 people writing this list down. Okay.
Oh, that's why I was trying to do it so that you guys wouldn't have to.
Well, I wrote it down because I didn't think you were, or that P. Barnes was. So P. Barnes was writing it. And so we have the same list. And then I didn't know you were writing it. So I guess we have 3, and that'll make it correct for sure.
Yeah, right. Well,
yeah.
Again, this is only the second day. It's been 2 months since we've done the drawings, and this is only the second day that we brought it back. So we're still there's still some wrinkles in the carpet. We're trying to flatten them out. Yeah.
And then I have Jason D from earlier for being first for the whole week.
Yes.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
Awesome sandwich sauce is the awesome
Katie
sandwich
said-
sauce. Katie said is here. What's up, Katie? Who was a winner in one of our former drawings, and she won the 3 3D printed voodoo dolls that were decorated by Salacious. Do I still have them on deck here? No, I don't. They were all. You remember one of them was a Long Island Audit voodoo doll. One of them was wearing a fez. Is just a generic Frauditor voodoo doll. Those were great stuff. Fun. Oh my goodness.
No, but
So
Graham,
anyway.
there's other prizes. There's other prizes you can win.
Yeah.
It's not
Like,
just the voodoo dolls. It's the dancing cop cards. You can get
Copy
another
my
book.
book.
Yeah.
I got a frog in my throat, dang nabbit.
It's something to drink.
It's empty. I gotta go refill it.
All right. Well, we're down to the last half hour. So do you want to use that for the chit chat, or do you want to do another video?
No, let's use it for chit chat. That's always fun. And it's Friday. So I want to get the weekend started. So maybe we could just hang out for a couple more minutes and then maybe wrap up a little early just so we could get our weekend started and get everyone's weekend started to get ready to go on an adventure. The thingamajigger is up and away. Sorry. Mikey,
right.
that was
Katie Zed
when-
loves chit chat. So let's chit chat.
yes.
For Katie
All right.
Zed, we will chit chat.
Excellent.
And she's doing Friday Night Crime. She says she's doing Friday Night Crime. So when is that going to be on? Is this today or next Friday or what? Put it in there. Put it in the chat.
Yes,
I'll
yes,
look it
yes,
up.
absolutely.
Oh, I have another announcement too, if you don't mind.
Please.
On Sunday, Takedown Exposing Frauditors and I are going to help a new channel launch with a live stream. The channel is called Frauditor Auditor. Say that 10 times really fast. And the live stream will be on at 9 p.m. Central Time. Putting his link in the chat now.
Nice.
9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. So he's a really nice guy. He's really passionate about this. He's been watching all the creators for a while. It feels like he wants to throw his hat in the ring for fighting these guys. So we're going to help him launch for the live stream on Sunday evening. If you guys want to be there, that's his channel name right there. Channel link. I just put it in. He's a really nice guy. He's from our neck of the woods, from Cicero,
Nice.
Illinois. Yep.
Cool. All right.
So,
I love it.
Yep, great guy. And so if you, I think he's gonna put the thumbnail out and everything for the live stream. So, be there or be square. It should be fun. Just keep in mind he is new. We're gonna help him as much as we can. So he's very nervous.
Yeah.
We'll help him as much as we can. So that's Sunday, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific.
All right. That's right, ladies
Right.
and gentlemen. Don't forget to check that out. It's going to be fantastic.
And this is Katie Zed, game night tonight. Friday Night Crime is on Saturday this month, 7:30 Eastern for both. Okay. So when that snafu is done, come on over. Snafu is no more, Katie. So you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, the Snafu show is not even a thing anymore. So might as well, since anyone else who wasn't aware of what's going on with that, the whole concept of the Saturday Night Snafu show always was that it was me and Frauditor News Network, and with all of her health concerns and everything that's been going on with her, she can no longer commit to doing the show God bless her. Hope everything turns out okay. But she couldn't commit anymore. And then now that I'm back here, I have my kids on the weekends. So that was taking away time I could spend with them. So it was like, well, if she's not here, half the show is gone. And then, the other, so that it was just like, you know what? We'll just cancel the snafu altogether, because it's not really the same without her anyway, and Ray's on the same page. She agrees with me. So it's all good. But that doesn't mean that I'll never do a Saturday show again. It's just, it's not going to be a regular thing anymore.
Yeah.
So there. I'm sorry.
You're sponsoring Cupcake Getting Better, Graham. That's what you're sponsoring.
Yes. Yes. I love that. Beautiful.
We are all sponsoring Cupcake Getting Better.
Yes.
So she can come back strong and get through this. That's what I'm hoping for.
That's right. And Graham, you know what I'm talking about. When my new project is completed, there's going to be a lot of Graham and Bob Show Easter eggs in there. So it's all good, buddy.
Graham, we need to get together and discuss things for you in your channel. So got a few ideas for you.
Yes.
So I'm a busy girl. Not a good time for me to be sick.
Right. There's so much going on.
I got a lot of channels I want to help, I'm going to help Little Chihuahua. I'm going to help the new channel and Graham. Yeah.
Well, you are, sometimes some of the stuff that you get done amazes me, not just because there's so much of it,
Mm-hmm.
and the guys, I don't know if you really understand. Cause again, Ray and I outside of YouTube world are always hanging out and talking and stuff. And it's like, I've seen her progress just in a short amount of time. And she just is one of those kind of people where it's like, she just pushes through, with everything physically, emotionally. And then with her work on YouTube, everything she does, sometimes she'll be doing stuff and I'll just be wow. You talk about perseverance, tenacity, and just grit. She's got it, man, in spades. For real. Round of applause for the beautiful Ray, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only. All right.
Oh, man. Thanks. But I don't feel like that's the case at all.
Well, you know what, though? When you're doing it, it's from your point of view, it's always going to be different than someone on the outside looking in going, wow, I can't believe that person could do that. And you're like, what? I'm just doing what I do. It's like, well, what you do is amazing,
Yeah, I just like to help, I just like to help. I like to see channels succeed and, I like to see my friends succeed, I like to see them happy and doing what they like to do. That's all. And I like to help them do that. If they come to me for help, I'm going to help. That's all there is.
Yep. But that's great because that's the thing, there's a lot of stuff. You don't have to do it, but you choose to, and you do it well. So that's great. There's a lot to be said for that. A lot of respect there. A lot of respect.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
It's Friday. I'm dancing. Oh, baby.
What time are the kids coming?
So my older son was actually here last night. We sat and we watched Rear Window. And
then was it the one with the newer one or
no, it's the original with Jimmy Stewart. Jimmy Stewart and Grace Kelly. Yeah.
It's a good movie. That is an excellent movie.
Yes, it was. It was funny though, because because he's at that age right now where not like sex stuff or whatever, but when the camera zooms in on Grace Kelly and then her and Jimmy Stewart start making out, he's like, oh, why am I looking at that? Look, they're establishing their relationship, man. And he's like, but it was funny too, because this is my son. This is how he sees movies. They start kissing and he's like, Dad. I'm like, what? He's like, Google it right now. When they filmed this, how old was he and how old was she? And I'm like, well, he was 54 and she was 24. And he's like, no, see, that's not right. I'm like, dude, it's a movie.
It's a movie. Yeah.
Right?
They have to establish relationships. They have to, make it make sense to you. And he can look away while it's happening.
Right, exactly.
And you know what it is? It's the uncomfortableness of watching that with your dad.
Yes. I was thinking that too.
So,
because I know I used to, when I was young, same thing. Yeah, so I get it.
Yeah, I would not want to watch a romantic scene with my parents and
Yeah, right.
Just picturing it makes me like cringe, No.
Yep.
So I get it. I get why he's like, Dad, why are we,
Yeah, right. And then he was getting weird. Well, no, not that he was getting weird, but then like when he was asking me questions and I was trying to explain like at that time, because obviously he doesn't know anything about all this. So it's like just a couple years later, Grace Kelly was literally Princess Grace, and when she married the prince, and like that whole thing, and like, so then he's like, Dad, are you simping for Grace Kelly? And I'm like, no, I'm explaining to you at the time this movie came out, she was like this blonde bombshell. And that's why they did that scene where they did that big close up of her face as she's coming in to kiss him. And he's like, oh, what the hell, Dad? And then because again, this is just the way he sees movies. Like later on, I love the way he watches movies with me. Because later on in the movie, when she's going around, like sneaking around doing her spy thing or whatever, he's like, Dad, pause it. I'm like, what? He's like, that's Platinum Blonde. I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's Platinum Blonde. That's a freaking stunt woman. That's not Grace Kelly. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, thanks for noticing. I didn't. But now I'll never unsee it. Thanks a lot, pal. But just said he notices stuff like that and was like, oh, wow, okay, cool.
Well, but I'm glad that it was the original that you showed him, because that's
absolutely.
Always the best is the original.
Yeah, I've been doing that with him on purpose. We went back and we watched the original 12 Angry Men. He loves that movie. He loves 2001: A Space Odyssey. Like, I'm getting him to watch all the old movies, and he loves it. He's always asking me for the next one. And then last week we watched Rope, so we were like on this Hitchcock thing, and that's why, like, next I want to show him The Birds. But he's like, that sounds silly. The birds are the bad guys. I'm like, yeah, well,
Yeah.
So anyway, the question was when they're coming over today. His brother is coming over today after. See, that's the problem. Is it either if his sister drops him off, or because they both work on Friday and they don't get off work until almost 11, so they'll probably drop him off late tonight, or if they drop him off before they go to work, when he gets off of school, bring him basically from school straight to here. So it really is going to depend on how they decide to handle it. So he's either going to be here around 4 or around midnight.
So you're only going to have the baby, or
for tonight, and then his brother's going to come early tomorrow morning. They're definitely on their way to work tomorrow. They're going to drop him off.
Well, it'd be better to drop him off on their way.
Yeah,
waiting till late, you'll be tired, and
Right. Well,
when does school end? When does school end?
Like around 3:30 or so, between 3:30 and 4.
For summer. When does school end for summer?
Oh, I think next week is their last week.
Okay.
And it's only Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So.
And then it's full-time kids, right? Full-time, well, the boys anyway.
Well, at least the little guy.
Yeah.
If he had his way, he would just be here, period.
I know.
So I don't know like how we will work that out strategically with my ex, but he will definitely
from you.
Well, that's what I was going to say. He definitely will be here much more often over the summer. That's a fact. How much? I don't know, because obviously he's going to want to see his mom and she's going to want to see him, but whatever.
Yeah.
the more time, all of the kids, the more time they're here, the better for me, because that's why I'm here, dang nabbit.
Yeah, right.
Yep. And you know, yes, very exciting. And if the little guy is here over the summer a little bit more full time, I think once he's here regular, it'll start becoming smoother as far as like when I'm doing the show. Oh, wait a minute. Also, Little has to see Shawshank Redemption if he hasn't already. Ooh, that's a great one. Yeah.
Yes. I think that's like not the baby, but you know, your older son is ready for that because I think he'd understand it. No, I think that the older son would understand it because there's a lot of nuance. There, you know.
Yeah, a lot of yeah. A lot of stuff that would be inappropriate for the little guy, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's a wonderful. That's a awesome. That's a great movie. Redemption. It's amazing.
It really is. There is one movie, like, because we're always looking through the list of like the movies that I could get like on a Prime or whatever. And one of the ones that keeps coming up, I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's a movie called Whiplash. It's about this kid who plays drums in a jazz ensemble. And it's a great movie. And I always want to show it to him, but he can't watch that movie because the first time I ever saw it, I was watching it while he was in bed. And this was years ago when the movie first came out. He had the flu that night. And he woke up into the middle of the night because he had to, he was sick. So he ran to the bathroom and he's like violently ill. And in the background, he hears this movie playing. And now every time he hears that music from the movie, it like triggers him and he starts like, he can't watch it because it just makes him feel sick. And it's like, oh, that's horrible. It's a great movie. And you can't, and he doesn't want to watch it because
it's like you can't eat the last thing that you ate before you got sick because you're like, no,
that
you know.
yeah, right. Your brain connects the two. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. Yeah. It might be a while before you can watch that, if ever.
Right.
Yeah. I got sick on something in like the 3rd grade and I still couldn't eat it as an adult. And then I can't eat it now because I'm allergic, but it was peanut butter. I got sick on peanut butter in the 3rd grade. Well, after I ate peanut butter, I was just had the flu, and then I never ate it again, ever. I was like, ugh, no. And then I'm allergic to peanuts, so I can't eat it.
Oh no.
It doesn't matter. I didn't like it anyway because of that. I was every time I thought about peanut butter, I'm still like, ew.
I remember one time when I was younger, I ate some fried chicken at a restaurant and I got violently ill afterwards. And for like a year, I wouldn't touch chicken. I couldn't. It was just like the idea of it would just make me remember that, you know.
I got sick from chicken from Red Robin.
Yum.
Yeah, no. I had to go and it put me, I got food poisoning. I got put in the hospital for 2 weeks from it. 2 weeks.
Wow.
That's how bad it was. I would not eat chicken for the longest time. I swear it was like 3 or 4 years I didn't touch chicken. I was that scared of it. Now every time like somebody cooks chicken, I'm like, I pick apart like and I look for any pink spots because I'm like, yeah, seriously, because I'm so terrified of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that'll do it every time. But yeah, I know exactly what that's like. Because
chicken for the same reason. Yep. Chicken is dangerous, man. Chickens will kill you. You're like, revenge.
Right.
I'm not the one who cut your head off, right?
Right. Oh man. But yeah, that's exactly it. Like that stuff has got to be thoroughly cooked, you know. Pork, chicken, you know. I think that's one of the reasons.
Less dangerous though.
It depends, you know.
It'll give you a worm that goes to your brain, but yeah, it's a little less dangerous if some part of it is not cooked up to temperature. But chicken and beef, ground beef though, steak you can do raw or, you know, whatever, because it's not been ground up for the bacteria to get in there. But ground
Right.
beef is, you know.
Yeah, you want to
mustard.
make sure it's done.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I check
Oh,
that
boy.
like nobody's business, too.
Yep. And people who like it really rare, like that's always like, I can't, you know, like pink is one thing, but bloody, like I can't, like, no.
Oh, like they like prime rib when it comes like still like it's still mooing on your plate.
Right.
Oh
My hubby
no.
just took out 25 chickens.
Oh no. Oh no.
Talk about fresh food though.
Yeah, I bet it tastes a whole lot different.
Yeah.
Than what you get in the store. Like when the first time I had an orange straight from the tree, I nearly died.
Yes.
It was so better, so much different. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, what? What is this? Oh my God. I was like, it's like nectar from the gods. Because you know, in Illinois, you've got to wait for it to go through the processing and come to you and everything. It's like so much different. Just picking it right from the tree and eating it. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's so different. And honestly, I've always felt like depending on like the region, like we were talking earlier about like out here, it's real easy to get corn, you know, but like there's certain things like that seafood, you know, it's, you know, from the ocean, we're out here in the Midwest. And I've always had this theory that like, and I mean, it's not just a theory. I mean, it's true. Like the people who are like picking the trees, the people who are putting the stuff together, the people who are catching the fish or whatever, immediately all the good stuff goes to all the local people. And by the time it gets to us, it's like the stuff that they didn't want, you know?
Yep. And that's why right from the tree, I was like, oh my gosh, what is this?
This orange is
and
so
they were
good.
all looking at me like, what?
Like.
Yeah, they were all looking at me like, what is wrong with you?
It's just an orange, lady. No, you don't understand. I'm not from around here.
Yeah.
I'm used to eating these orange flavored circles. This thing's an orange.
Or what do I get over there? Imitation oranges? Because this is crazy. You know?
Right. Oh man.
Well, fresh anything is better. Like eggs. Fresh eggs are so much different too.
Yeah, right out the chicken, man. That's the way to go.
Right out the chicken's ass. It's like, oh, this is wonderful. You know, it's like corn, like you said. Oh, you can't beat that. Put that on the grill. And, grill it up. Oh man.
Exactly. Like,
nothing beats corn from the grill. Like you just pick it, put it on that grill. Oh my God, nothing beats that. Nothing.
When years ago, this was like 20 years ago because it was the first time after I originally got married, my ex, but at the time, like the first time we had a big barbecue together, I had corn that I was going to make. And she started shucking it. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? She's like, well, you're going to cook this corn, right? I'm like, yeah. So why are you taking the shuck off? She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you keep it in and then you put it on the grill and then it like steams in its own juices. Never mind. But yeah, it's like, that's so good. You, like you said, you just slap it straight on the grill. Because it's still wrapped, it like steams in its own juices, and then when you shuck it after it's done, it's so freaking good. Oh,
I don't think so. You get to be my age. Some things do beat sex. Some things do. That's one of them. It's not a lot of things, but yeah, barbecued corn. If you pick the corn right out of the field and slap it on the barbecue, I'm sorry.
That's some pretty good stuff.
It's excellent. Yes. Sorry.
Well, no, that's cool. Oh my goodness
anyway,
gracious me.
Anyway.
Yeah, well, we were talking about fresh food. You know, the difference between eating like the real fresh stuff and the processed store-bought nonsense stuff. In fact, you know what? That's an interesting thing that came up yesterday as well. My son, he was over here, and he always talks about how much he loves Swiss and provolone. And the cheeses were on sale this week, so I bought him some provolone and some Swiss. And he was like, "Oh, thank you, Dad, so much." And then he just took the cheese, and just took a bite, and he's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "This is so good." He's like, "So that's what they mean when they say processed cheese. This isn't. This is real cheese." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I can taste the difference." I'm like, "Yeah." He was like blown away at how good it tasted. I'm like, "Yeah, that's the real stuff, man."
Yeah,
There-
I don't like Swiss, but yeah, provolone is amazing. Yes, but
Yeah.
in that processed, there's such processed food. Of course, there's going to be a difference between fresh and not and processed. I mean,
Yep.
all the stuff they put in there just to keep it from going bad. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
question
And
for
then-
Ray. Since Leo is an orange cat, does he do weird things like any other? You know what, Mr. Thomas, I can sit here and tell you, but I'll tell you a few things. He's a very cuddly cat. He likes to ride on your shoulder and be walked around the house. He likes to be held like an infant. You know how you hold an infant in your arms? He likes to be held like that. He also flips like an acrobat. He does somersaults. Yes, like has just held it, and he likes to be on his shoulder like that. Yes. Just like that, or like be held like an infant. And then when he's walking around, he'll sometimes randomly just do somersaults. Like why do you do that? So he does it quite well. So
Have you ever given him the cucumber test?
no, but I should. I have a cucumber.
Yeah.
I should do that. Like where they
Film it.
where they jump, right? Because they're scared of it.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I should do that.
Yeah.
So, but he doesn't do that whole weird like meow thing like some orange cats do. He doesn't do that. And he likes to go in the garage for some reason and roll around on the floor. So I let him do that. So I don't know.
Nice.
He's sometimes a strange cat. Oh, and if you stop petting him, he'll touch your hand, like gently pat your hand, like, can you keep petting me? Like, what are you doing? Why'd you stop? So.
Have you ever seen those cat videos where the guy or girl, whatever, every video, it's either the guy or the girl or whatever, but where they're playing Cards Against Humanity and they just lay a bunch on the floor and whichever one the cat puts its paw on, they pick. Yeah.
Yes, that's hilarious. Those are hilarious because these like this, Cards Against Humanity is not
right.
It's not for the faint of heart, you know what I mean? So I think they're hilarious though. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He always picks like the best one. It's like whatever, because I guess that's the whole point of the game. They're all written so that no matter what combination it is, it turns out to be sometimes funny, but usually very vicious. Yeah. Very dark sense of humor, the people who made that game.
Yeah. But hey, it's popular. I mean,
yep.
Plus I like those aliens with the dad jokes too.
Oh, we got them on deck for the post-credit scene today. There they are right there. Boom.
I love those guys. I don't know why. I just love them.
They're funny.
Yeah. They also do random stuff, other stuff too, not just dad jokes. But I follow their channel. So
they do a bunch of cool
personality as my cat Sammy. Hold on. Same personality as my cat Sammy. Large orange tabby I adopted from a local farmer. I adopted Leo from a shelter. Well, I think he picked me. I didn't pick him. I didn't even want a cat at the time. But we kept going back there because my husband kept taking me back there. So I had a little bit of a depression going on, and he just kept bringing me back there. And the cat just kept, reaching his paws out through the cage at me. So I fell in love with him.
Oh,
man.
The cat got good taste.
He sit there and look at me, put his paws through there, like, finally I'm like, can I hold him? And then that was it. Once I held him, that was it.
Yeah.
Because he snuggled right in there, I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I have to adopt
great.
him, He's about 1 year old. They found him outside, but he was so friendly, they thought he was an indoor cat. But he acts like he's an outdoor cat because he's always trying to get out, go outside, wants to be outside. But he gets the skippity paps when he's out there. Because you could tell that he was too friendly when he was gone for those 3 weeks because his nose was all beat up.
Oh.
Nothing else was beat up but his nose. Like cats were like at him,
Flap, 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 flap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Don't forget to cut his nails, by the way.
I know. I'm trying to get him where he's like, when he's asleep, he doesn't care if I'm touching his paws. Then he's all like, yes, give me a paw massage. But I haven't caught him when he's in that kind of sleep yet. And he, except for the other day. So, because he's like, they hurt. Oh my God. Yeah. So,
anyway, guys, that brings us to the 3-hour mark. Thank you guys so much for joining us once again. And as always, have a great, amazing, fantastic, beautiful weekend. I hope everything turns out great for everybody. Oh my goodness. Any last words, Ray?
Yes, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And please, please, please join me on Sunday in welcoming Frauditor Auditor to our community on the live stream, 9 o'clock Central, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Here's his link. And I hope I see you guys around this weekend. If not, I will see you Monday. Love you guys.
All right. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget to check out Katie and all that stuff. Thank you guys for joining us. You're the best fans in the world. Always great to have you here. Love you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, amazing weekend. And like I always say at the end of the show, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up.
Lots of 3 companies were after me, and I needed a raise. Which companies are after you? He said, gas, electric, cable.